Okay. Hopefully this is going to get work and get pushed out to more people, at least from my point of view. A lot of lessons today. A lot of lessons. Welcome to y'all who are going to be watching this later. Awesome. Okay, cool. And I learned also I have to buy another tripod. This one is just, I don't think it's working out too well because of this mechanism kind of broke. Okay. Awesome. Hello. Welcome. Good to see you again. Fantastic day. Yeah. So this is going to be a second way I'm testing this. Yo, Stevie, what's up, man? How are you doing? Y'all, those of y'all in here, please like the stream if you haven't. Okay, this is gonna be another testing version. Oh, guess who entered the chat? Christmas. Hey, say hello to the chat. Say hello. He missed y'all, guys. I brought him over here to my mom's place. Hello. Christmas, come here. Welcome to everybody. Okay. I have a strong feeling for some reason when I'm gonna go live on the phone is gonna get pushed out to more people. All right. Put your hat backwards. Which hat? I'm not wearing one right now. I have 12 cats. 12? Oh my lord, that's insane. Thank you. Christmas, come here. 12 cats is insane. That's like 12 kids. It means you also have like 12 extra jobs. Crazy. Thank you everybody who's in here. Make sure y'all please like the stream. Okay. Tell me how's y'all's day was going. Today I'm doing testing phase. I'm trying to learn if the laptop is even going to be good, if it's going to be pushing out to the stream. Because apparently ever since I started doing gaming on my PlayStation, it's been pushing all these stream categories specifically to like gaming, like nothing but gaming versus like people and stuff like that. So we're going to see if that even works or even fixes anything. Yeah, cats are amazing. I love cats more than... Okay. I have one buff cat and one squishy cat. Well, my Christmas is what I call an overweight cat. He's a cool cat, but he's a little bit chunky. Pretty hilarious. Okay. Very funny to me. What time is it over there with y'all guys? Is it over here is 2 a.m. Okay. So it's gonna be pretty fun stream. Okay. What I was talking about earlier to y'all guys is make sure your water intake is very important, okay? Especially if you're trying to keep a tight waist, water is very crucial, okay? And this happened to me actually this morning when I woke up. I noticed my stomach was like a little bit like I could barely see my abs, and then I was like wondering like what the heck is going on, and then I was doing some research. I was like, dude, I haven't drank any water yet, so the water is just a big deal. Whip your dick. No, I won't. Christmas, come here. Say hello. Say hi to the chat. Christmas has entered the chat. Hey, come here. Quit being a crybaby. He misses y'all, guys, to be real with y'all. He's a fantastic cat. Okay. My male cat has his delts popping out from pigeon protein. What? You can... Okay. So y'all can actually teach me more stuff about cats. So with cats, apparently there's a lot of different things they can eat. They can eat like stuff that gets them high. I didn't even know cats can get protein. Okay. He has a wonderful meow voice. What's the scar on your abs? Oh, so this was a car accident, brother. This is a little the purpose of my channel. If you like anime and fitness, and I'm a great example of how you can build a physique at home. Okay, you don't need a gym membership. So how I got my scar, I told many times to new people already, if you don't be stupid like me. I was driving very crazy in the rain, right? And it was almost flooding on the roads. And my car hydroplaned, right? Because a hydroplane spun out of control and it hit a tree, and I got shot through the windshield. And then I had 3 broken ribs, I had back fractures, I had a punctured lung, I was on crutches for like 8 months, and I lost all my muscle mass, everything. I couldn't work out for 3 years, okay, because I was in such pain. It took like 2 years to be able to sleep without pain. 2 years to even go to sleep. So those of y'all, if I could do it, you could do it. I'm just showing y'all as a awesome sign of like, hey, I'm a great example. You don't need a gym membership because honestly, after about 3 years, when I first went to the gym the first day, I tried to do a pull up, my whole back shot on fire, and I was like, oh my god, it felt like scary pain. So then I switched mostly to calisthenic stuff. Okay, all right. You watch Invisible? No, Invincible. No, but I heard it's good. I've seen some massive, amazing clips. I think there's also an Invincible game actually. Okay, my cow was neutered and his face got round, and later I learned it happens with excess testosterone cats. Wow, I never knew that. The muscular Jimmy Stiller. Thank you, brother. Wow, so this is crazy, chat. When I'm streaming on uh, the laptop, it's not getting pushed out to people. Like we nowhere near had 27 people. Okay, maybe 2 or 3. So, and I don't know, but it's crazy. So those of y'all in here, welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. My name is Coach Sane. Okay, if you have any questions about fitness, like how to get abs, how to get, shoulders, any part of your body, please let me know. I'll happily answer your questions because I got 28 years of fitness experience. Okay, and I recovered from a car accident. I love each and every single one of y'all. Okay, uh, what are we discussing today? So today we're discussing my problems of me effing up streams, right? So last time I was having lag because the phone was overheating. It's because I didn't charge it. That was my fault. And then I put the charger on the phone, and then it started lagging. Okay, if it lags at any time, please let me know. All right. Always had a clean back, so as soon as I introduced shitty food, super processed sweets, and all that, I have my back and also neck full of things. It's like acne, but acne fucking food. Are you not? Yes, 100%. I'll never take steroids or anything like that. The only steroids I've ever taken are Chipotle burritos. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Chipotle burritos get double rice and double beans. That's how you get like 60 grams of protein. You don't have to pay extra for it either. So when Chipotle tells y'all, and I love Chipotle more than anybody. I eat it every day. I eat it today. You don't have to pay for extra chicken or anything like that. Just get double rice, double beans. And most people don't know, Chipotle has spinach. It's on the little side. It took me 10 years to learn Chipotle has spinach this whole time. So yeah, double rice, double beans, spinach, boom, you got like 60, 70 grams of protein, and you paid the same amount of money. Okay? Don't flex too much. I hope I won't kingpin. They don't charge. No, they don't charge extra for double rice or double beans or spinach. I know. I'll bet all my muscles on that. But they will charge for extra chicken or steak or whatever. But you don't need the extra steak because you'll get extra protein from double rice, from double beans, and for spinach. And it'll make your burrito more beefier, and you'll be full longer because with the protein you'll stay full longer. Okay, no phone heating today, right? I hope not. Yeah, my phone is charged 100%. I'm at my mom's place right now doing Wi-Fi. Okay, can you do a backflip under a table? No, Stoke. Also, this is a very good question, guys. So I contacted a gymnastics gym locally. Okay, on the 31st, I'm gonna walk in and sign a waiver, and then I'm gonna be starting my backflip training arc. Okay, because when I was a gymnast, the most thing I ever learned was um, walking on my hands, and obviously all the events. But right when we were learning, I mean, they called it back tucks. Okay, right when they were learning back tucks, I stopped doing gymnastics. Okay, so now I'm gonna get back into it. So then I'm gonna learn how to do backflips. So it's a really cool question you asked me. On the 31st, because they're busy right now with Memorial Day. All right. Okay. How can I get a 6-pack fast progress? Can you do a front flip under a table? I haven't tried that. So to get a 6-pack fast process is easy. First, drinking water. Like I mentioned that earlier in the beginning of the stream. Also, if y'all did subscribe, drop in the chat because all y'all push us for every new subscriber. We're on the road to get to 1.5K, guys. So if you did subscribe, let me know. Okay, no, I'm not gay. So to get your 6-pack, to answer y'all's question, is first drinking water. Drinking water will actually help you tighten your core. Okay, if you're dehydrated, which this happened to me today, when you're dehydrated, you're gonna have like your stomach kind of inflamed, your face is gonna be a little bit puffy, right? So drinking water is very important. And also, a lot of people don't know drinking water speeds up your metabolism. A lot of people don't know that. Okay, so if you definitely your goal is want to get a six pack, especially if you want obliques, start drinking water. Cut out soda, cut out sugar, things like that. Or if you do love shoulder, at least switch to like a zero, like Coke Zero, things like that. Okay, second thing to do is your six pack. You want to do cardio every day and then strength training later. Okay, you want to basically change them about 4 hours apart, right? So me personally, I'm different. I like to work out and then do cardio afterwards. But usually you want to do your cardio in the morning before breakfast. It's called fasting cardio. So do cardio early in the morning. That'll help you build your abs. Now the type of cardio is very important. You're not going to run 10, 20 miles. Uh, Multiple ways to do cardio. One is jump rope. Jump rope is fantastic cardio. Fight training is some of the best cardio out there, especially if you want to get massive shoulders, right? And shoulder endurance. Just doing jump rope will help you get shredded. Okay. Second thing is, if you like running, if you jog at a slow conversation pace. Conversation pace means like the person next to you, you're running, right? You're not out of breath. You could talk to them like I'm talking to y'all right now. That's called conversation pace. The third thing is when you're jogging and running, you're only doing it about 15, 20 minutes max. Okay. Now, the reason for that, okay, this is very, very important, guys. If your reason you're running only 15, 20 minutes max is because your heart rate, when it gets above 145 beats per minute, which is about after 20 minutes, you start going to the calorie burning zone, not the fat burning zone. So if you jog 10 or even 20 minutes, that's it. That's it. No more. Okay, that's your cardio done for the day. Or jump rope 15 minutes. Okay, then you're done. You're done with cardio, right? Because you're in that time frame. You already you burn fat. Okay, then you do your strength training later in the evening time. Okay, you don't need a gym membership to do strength training. Y'all can go on my channel. I got also those of y'all who are new. I updated my playlist on my YouTube channel, so the Never Gymless series is there. So y'all can just go on my playlist and go to Never Gymless series. It'll be like from day 1 to 32. Okay, if you're new on your fitness journey, you could start it any day and it'll go through 32 days. Okay. The fourth thing is if you're trying to build abs, you gotta work out core every day. Okay. Reason why. Who here in the chat has ever had back problems? Type of one if you ever had back problems. Okay. If like you did a workout. Okay, wait, let me see. What about walking for an hour? Walking is great at an incline, right? And an incline walking is amazing. That's S tier to burn fat. However, you don't need to go above 20 minutes because then you'll be starting burning calories. You won't be burning fat. Okay. So a lot of people don't know. I actually learned this in gymnastics. Your core wraps all the way around to your back, right? So if you work out abs every day, because yes, you can Google it if you don't believe me. You can work out abs every day, and that will fix your lower back problems. Okay, so seriously, whether you do sit-ups, whether you do crunches, on my channel, you can look up ab workouts. I got plenty of them for y'all. Okay, so yes, if you ever had lower back problems, especially as we get older, I'm 35. There's been days I used to have lower back problems, and that was me being lazy, to be real. It's because I stopped working out core at the time. So as soon as you start working out your abs every day, you're going to get rid of your lower back problems. Then your posture is going to be great. Okay. So who here, especially if y'all ever did sports, if y'all ever did wrestling, any kind of other sport, fight training, a lot of times we kind of like walk over hunched, right? So when you work out your core, it'll fix your posture, right? So that way you're walking normally. It'll fix your lower back problems too. Okay. Bro, just say you're gay. I'm not. I had a girlfriend. Where are you from, bro? I'm from Russia, but now live in South Carolina. Okay. Belly fat's a problem. Okay. Like I said, so doing cardio in the morning before breakfast. It's called fasting cardio, right? That's how you're gonna build your six pack. 2, drinking water. Drinking water is very important. Okay. The only really unhealthy thing I do drink is Monster. I like these. But actually, my friends in special forces, they told me the rehabs, these are very good. I'm not sponsored by Monster or anything. I just like the way they taste. These have a lot of potassium. Okay. Make sure you have potassium in your diet so you don't have cramps. I don't know if y'all type a two in the chat if you ever woke up and your foot was cramping, your leg was cramping. Oh my God, you woke up and you have crazy cramps at a different part of your body. It effing sucks if you ever had cramps. So type a two in the chat if you ever had cramps out of nowhere. Okay, you need potassium. So potassium, you need to have bananas, eat bananas in your diet. Okay, and potatoes. Eating potatoes and bananas prevent cramps. The second thing people don't know, potassium makes your weight slimmer because it lowers inflammation. Okay, who here has ever woke up with their face being puffy or some kind of inflammation? Potassium makes you reduce inflammation. So you don't need to put your face in water if you don't want to. Eat potassium. Okay. All right. I just got out of jail. Nice. I bet you're huge. Gained a few pounds. But since then, I stopped working out and I put on muscle in my back where my kidney is. I'm hurting right now, shaking my head. Start working out core, brother. If you start working out core and you do feel some pain, you can put your hands behind your back and still working out. Also, another thing is very important. If you're working, like here's another thing I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, some good news, right? So if you're ever working out abs, this is a cool gymnast hack, okay? So for people who never done gymnastics, all right, I'll show y'all plenty of exercises. Cool. Took a year to lose. All right, so one thing is, whenever you do abs, right, okay, we'll talk about fitness and then some anime and cool and then the cosplay stuff. If you're laying down, right, making sure this is out of the way. So whenever you work out abs, this part is very important. You're gonna put your chin down to your chest. Okay, when you put your chin down to your chest, this is a gymnast hack. It activates your abs. So it's gonna be different versus like this to this. When you do this, all right, and then you do some kind of leg workouts like flutter kicks, like that, or anything else, right? Having your chin close to your chest activates your abs more. Okay, now let's say y'all are new on your fitness journey. You're certain things y'all aren't gonna be able to perform yet because you're new, right? So cool thing is, next thing is I call this like a lazy way if you're trying to build your abs. This is called watching TV. You literally just sit up, put your chin down, you watch TV. You know, this will activate your abs. Now, Tim, once you get used to that, right, just having your chin down, put your feet up. This is called 6 inches. I learned this in the Marine Corps, right? And you just watch TV like this, okay? Once you get good at that, you can put your hands behind your head, okay? But make sure your chin down. Chin down builds your abs way more, all right? Okay, so you stretch for 35. You're shredded for 35 years old. Oh, thank you, Jose. Appreciate that. Okay, and those of y'all who are new, like I said, I lost all my muscle after my car accident where I couldn't work out for 3 years. This happened when I was 30, 31. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 31 is when I got my car accident. I lost all my muscle, and it took about some time. Are you English? No, no, no. Okay. But yeah, if y'all subscribed, please drop in the chat you subscribe because I'll you push-ups for every new subscriber. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, I have 28 years of fitness experience, brother. It's cool. I agree. Not gonna lie, you're a cool guy. It's fine, man. No problem. What's up, Hey, Toasty, how are you? Show us. Okay. You have a great build. Appreciate y'all, guys. Okay. Now, those of y'all also, like I said, you don't need a gym membership to get swole. Okay, people in prison, they don't have gym memberships. They don't have steroids either. They come out jacked and looking huge. If they could do it, you could do it. To be real. So, and most of the stuff, I only subscribe to my English guys channel. I'm not English. I'm Russian, man. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I got you, Jose. All right. I owe you push-ups for every new subscriber. Let's do it. All right. Cool. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the sub. 5. Cool. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, King. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Show us functional exercises. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not that handsome. All right. So functional exercises. Coach Sade is from Planamic. No, I'm from Planet Vegeta, bro. Come on, man. You're gonna call me an Namekian? Okay. Oh, okay. I got you, Brian. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the sub. 5. Got you. Got you. Cool. Thank you, guys. You are. Don't degrade yourself. You're Russian with zero accent. So it's funny you said that. When I first came to America, dude, I had a very thick accent, bro, and it took me a while to hide it, because at the time I was here, South Carolina was like kind of really racist at the time, so they didn't really like foreigners or black people or anybody really different. So I learned to hide that shit real quick. So before I would like talk like hello, uh, I like going to sports car to strip clubs and drive fast cars and like to eat piroshki and stuff like that. So, and that wasn't really cool. I'm rubbing my big Mexican belly right now. Dude, my best friends are Mexican, man. I love Mexican people because they have amazing food too. Okay. Hey, hello from Indonesia, guys. All right, Quincy, I got you. All right. And if I did miss y'all comment, please type it in the chat again. If you did subscribe. All right, let's do it. All right. You know what, Quincy? Quincy, I'm gonna call you the VIP. Since you subscribe, I'm gonna give you some handstand push-ups. All right. So, because today was chest and shoulders, right? So, I'm gonna make sure y'all be able to see this. Boom. All right, cool. All right, let's do it. Hands, some push-ups for y'all. But I'm gonna drink this a little bit, okay? So those of y'all who already covered, if you want abs, make sure one, drink water. Two, you gotta exercise every day, right? Exercise for everybody should be like breakfast. All right, let's do it, baby. Make sure y'all can see me cool. All right, for the new subscriber, thank you. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is also actually a very good shoulder workout. All right, and chest too. All right, cool. People say is wrong. Coach, do you know any good glue workouts? Yes. So lunges are very good. Okay, lunges are fantastic ones for glutes. Okay, burpees are fantastic too. Just doing burpees are great for it's full body exercise. So it builds chest, abs. It's really really good actually. I subbed. All right, artist, I got you. You know, it's a good day. I worked out shoulders today, so let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome, cool. You gotta be careful on those because you can get a little head rush. All right, I love you. Thank you, Cooper. Appreciate you. Coach, the stream is going great. So many views. Thank you, guys. So, y'all, I told you I've been messing up ever since I started my gaming streams. Every single stream I've done has been categorized in gaming. Literally every single one. So whether we talk fitness, whether we did a campfire, whether I told y'all how to get big arms or shoulders or abs, it's all been going to gaming. I just realized that like 2 hours ago. I was like, oh my lord. So I'm 6'5", 230, rock a dad bod. Dude, dad bods are pretty sick, but as long as you're a strong dad, do what you want to do. What's a good back workout? So if you don't have equipment at home, right, actually, you could get towels, doing like towel pull-ups, right? Pull-ups are like number one for back, okay? I would recommend get like a pull-up bar to put on your frame, right? Those are fantastic. Pull-up bars you can't go wrong with. Okay, if you don't have pull-up bars, you could do what I call like chair pulls, like you put a towel over your chair, right? And then you like sit down and then you pull this way. All right, so those are good back workouts. There's also other ones too. If you have like some kind of equipment, like a towel here, let me see. I'm gonna see what I can do. I guess we're gonna be talking about working out. All right, so let's say you get a towel. If you don't have equipment at home, right, you can use a towel, right? And this, honestly, to build mass, it just matters on tension, right? So you get like some kind of towel thing, you pull it, right, and you basically you lean forward a little bit, and you do basically overhead stretches. So it'll look like this. I'm gonna give you a sideways one, right? And you keep the towel pulled the whole time, so it stretches, right? So this way it'll go. Okay, so that's a good example to do some back workouts. But honestly, pull-ups are money. You can't go wrong. Pull-ups are fantastic for back. Okay, all right. But I'm way stronger right now. Cool. To have big pecs depends on your basic body tap. No, not at all. That's wrong. Okay, it matters on how slow you do your workouts. So, like I said, most of my chest and everything else, my body, I got at home. Okay, so push. We'll talk about big pecs. Very, very awesome. So some of my favorite exercises for chest. Okay, this is gonna be pretty fun. Chest is like doing multiple things. For example, doing uh chair dips. Chair dips are like no money, and chair dips are awesome because it gets your triceps and shoulders really well, right? So basically, you go to a chair, and then you're gonna go slow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's gonna work your shoulders and triceps. What I do, what actually I learned a lot from my friends who are special forces, supersetting all your workouts. That's what's gonna help you grow crazy fast. Okay, doing supersets. So one thing I like doing is doing chair dips, and eventually then I flip and I go to doing incline push-ups. Right. So I do my incline push-ups a little different. I have my elbows in. Right. Reason why? Because afterwards, after I hurt my shoulder one time slipping and falling, my shoulder it wasn't as strong. So when you do elbows in, right, two things happen. One, then you lean forward, you hit shoulders, you hit triceps, and you hit the upper part of your chest. So also when you do push-ups or with the chair, having your elbows in, right, it also takes a lot of stress and pain off your shoulder. So it also activates more chest. So doing chair dips and then switching to incline push-ups like this, it also very matters to go slow. So you want to go slow, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, so very, very important for y'all who are trying to grow at home. The slower you go, the more you grow. Okay, very important. Josh, help me against some dream. The head is way too big for that body. Dude, I'm trying to grow my body to make it fit, man. At least give me some solutions, guys. No, I think a physique is perfect. His head is perfect size. Best way to get her belly fat and love handles. Okay, so love handles, right? One thing is very, very good are planks. Planks are fantastic to get rid of. So if you want your Adonis pelt, right? Side planks are fantastic. Planks are very, very slept upon, right? So if you want to get side planks and side obliques, right, and love handles, like I said, side planks are like number one to get rid of them. Okay. Now, if you cannot do side planks yet, because everybody's fitness level is a little bit different, right? What you can do, you can just lay, right, and then if you do crunches with your legs, okay, doing it this way, right, it'll still hit your obliques, right? But planks are very, very crucial. My If you can't do that yet either, my favorite part is doing Russian twists. Not just because I'm Russian, but literally like you sit down, you have your legs up, right? And then you do Russian twists back and forth. Okay. Now it's very important. Don't just move your hands, right? That doesn't really do anything. You actually want to twist. If you want a little bit more challenge, hold like a medicine ball or a dumbbell, and actually you're gonna move your elbows left to right. You twist. When you twist, it activates your obliques. Awesome. And you're gonna have your feet up in the air. Okay. So those are a couple things. Maybe you should just go to jail. Well, going to jail, it'll get you swole, bro. It'll get you jacked. Yeah, going to jail will get you jacked. 100%. They don't have steroids. They don't have a 24-hour fitness membership. They all come out huge, jack and strong. Coach Sohn said you look like a pin. What does that mean? Get oily. Chill out, Diddy. Hey, Cooper, you have a cool last name. You know, that reminds me of Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper. How often do you stream? I stream every day now. I'm trying to keep it consistent, guys. The reason y'all probably haven't seen it is because I effed up. I'm be real. I did a gaming stream, and literally after that, every single stream has been categorized in gaming versus normal. Okay? So, what oil is the best, coach? I don't use oil. What are you talking about? Maybe Johnson and Johnson. Okay. How to get this body? Just home workouts. If y'all are new to the stream, two things. One, please like and subscribe. Okay. And also, I made a playlist for y'all. It's called Never Gymless Series, right? So you could all workouts at home. Okay. You literally go on my playlist as Never Gymless from like day 1 to 32, and I have workouts for chest, for arms, for shoulders, all at home. Okay. How many push-ups do you do when you work out daily? Uh, hmm. Well, some streams I do like 500. If there's at least 10 to 20 subscribers, that's like 50 push-ups right there. Each day, I don't do push-ups every single day, I guess, unless I'm streaming. Today, I was doing a little bit of different variations. I was doing dips. I was doing weighted dips, and I was super setting down with the push-ups. So it really matters. I really care more about being slow than reps, right? Okay. Shaking and crying, dropping his phone and poop. What were y'all talking about? Shoulder tips. Oh, shoulder tips are great. Okay, I got you on shoulders. Shoulders used to be one of my smallest body parts, right? Okay, so shoulders, very good. Fantastic question. All right, so cool. So one thing is my favorite part. I talked to you all this about earlier already. Is doing elbows and push-ups, but you lean forward a little bit. So when you lean forward a little bit, right? Okay. When you lean forward and your elbows are gonna be like this, right? When you do push-ups, your elbows are gonna be like this, push, not like this, right? So when you have your elbows in and you lean forward a little bit, it's gonna activate shoulders and triceps. Also, actually will activate a little bit of traps too. So this part is very important. Uh, this is one of my favorite exercises to do on the planet is the elbows and push-ups, right? So you get in a push-up position, you lean forward a little bit. Now, if you can't do a push-up position, you can do it on your knees too. It's not going to take away from your gains. So you lean forward a bit, and then you're going to go slow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, so after you do as many as you do those, then you superset that with either chair dips. Chair dips are fantastic. Okay, even though there's no chair behind me, there's now chair dips. Doing those are great for shoulders, right? So you combine two exercises and then you rest. So you're gonna do elbows and push-ups as many as you can. Make them go slow because the slower you go, the more you grow. Then you do chair dips. That's another way to build shoulders. Or if you can, or if maybe chair dips are a little bit um, too painful for you because of mobility, you can do my favorite is skull crushers. Skull crushers, you just put your hands in front of you, right? And then you're gonna go slow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, you can do them on your knees too as well if your fitness level isn't strong enough. Or you can also do tricep extensions. So basically, or Sphinx push-ups, whatever. So you basically look like you're getting in push-up position. You're just gonna put your elbows down, right, and then up. Okay, so you go down slow. It's like these are like also called Sphinx push-ups a lot of times. So those are a great shoulder workout. So combining elbows and push-ups with some other kind of shoulder workout is going to make your shoulders huge. Like I already feel a little bit of a pump right now, and all of it done at home. Supersets is what helped me grow every part of my body part pretty well and faster because you get more maximizing time under tension. However, the second thing is you have to make sure your protein high because even if you did 1,000 push-ups, if you don't have enough protein, it's going to be difficult for your body to grow because you need your protein to recover things like that. Okay, so if you're trying to get traps like Indiana Jones and get shoulders, eat your protein. Okay. Have you ever eaten dog meat? No. Motherfucker built like the deep. Who's the deep? It sounds like a superhero. Is keto worth it? I've never done or better do caloric deficit. So this is a very good question. So you can gain muscle in a caloric deficit, but it's going to be a little bit slower process, right? You want to be a little bit of a surplus. But if you're like me, I did a lean bulk, like because I care about having my abs, right? So protein is going to be more important than your calories. Okay, so even if you hit your protein goals every day, if you're in a caloric deficit, you can still gain size. I'm pretty sure y'all seen that YouTuber Ashton Hall. He did a podcast with uh, Logan Paul, and he was always saying he's always in a deficit. Okay, and he gains. He's pretty jacked. Okay, and he was talking about he was always in a deficit. He does intermittent fasting, but one thing he talked about was protein. Protein is more important than calories, right? Okay. Do you think Coach would get an octopus? I do. What does that mean? GHB? No. Can you do dragon flags? Yeah, dragon flags aren't too difficult. You just basically get some kind of platform, right? Dragon flags are they're pretty fun, in my opinion. Let's see. Make sure the phone. You just gotta make sure that whatever you're using like won't fall, basically. So let's see. Make sure. Oh, yep, this is falling. Okay, so you're gonna have to need like some kind of platform to grab onto something so you don't, I guess, fall. Let me see. Maybe like this will work for dragon flags. I don't know. Something that like I can hold. Nope, it slipped. I need like some kind of thing to like grab onto for dragon flags. Okay. But yeah. Oh wait. I mean, I guess possibly this. This could work for dragon flags. No. To do dragon flags, you need some kind of like pillar platform so to hold because when your body's in that motion, uh, your hands are slipping for whatever. So yes, I can do them. They're not too difficult. But oh wait, there we go. This should work. This should work for dragon flags. Hopefully this thing doesn't fall on me. Okay. But honestly, I think there's other exercises that are better than dragon flags. I mean, they're cool. Honestly, I think it's more like a show off skill to be real versus building abs. Okay. Oh yeah, this will work. So then you go slow, forward all the way. The slower you go, the more you grow. But honestly, like yeah, it'll work your abs, but it's not really as strong as I think like Russian twists or anything else. To be real with y'all, so it's like more like a show off skill. It doesn't really. It'll build a little bit of abs, but I don't think it's like ideal versus like doing Russian twists are way better in my opinion for abs and obliques. To be real, how you hit legs. Oh, so legs burpees are fantastic, and jump rope. Jump rope is one of my favorites. Like jump rope will get you like some massive calves, man. So if you're like trying to get like huge calves, jump rope is like one of the huge ones that'll make your calves grow really big. Okay. Uh, lunges are cool too. What's ignoring? No, sorry. There's a bunch of comments, man. I gotta read them all. Okay. So, do you have access to lots of cash? How do you hit legs? Lunges are great. Squats. I have plenty of leg workouts in the playlist for y'all. Okay. Let's see what else. What is your name? I'm Coach San. Okay, let's see. Okay, bro. Let's see. I can't understand how should I treat my anterior pelvic tilt. I'll YouTube it honestly. A Russian twist is where you have your legs up and then you literally just twist back and forth. Those are called Russian twists. Okay. Um, if you hold something a little bit heavier, you'll get more of your core strength up. That'll be pretty awesome. I mean, you're old, bro. Yeah, no, I'm 35. I can't go back in time. Ashton and Logan are on juice. Does that mean you are too? It's cool if you are. No, I'll never do juice, man. Like freaking. I mean, people say that, but dude, like those guys are pretty intense on their training. I think they're training every day. I don't know. Okay. Am I cute, Toasty? You're hilarious, man. You caught me. Do you have any hidden talent? That's a good question. I can walk on my hands a little bit. Jake, I'll answer your question like 4 times. You keep spamming the chat with hey legs. I said bodyweight squats, okay, lunges, burpees, jump squats. I have plenty of leg exercises. Okay. How old are you today? I'm 35. What's up, Kingdom? How are you? I'm 3-year-old. Can you suggest me some workouts real quick? Gymnastics. Being gymnastics will get you like basically great in every single realm. 6'7", toaster poodle. Oh, there's another toaster in here. Love your biceps. Thank you, brother. Jay keeps asking the same question. Yes, I answer your question, G. Literally, just do gymnastics. Do gymnastics stuff. It's the deep. Y'all are funny, guys. Oh yeah, make sure if you're subscribe. Why are my thighs so thick? You might be, a bad mama. You know you bad. Oil up, coach. Y'all are funny, man. Okay, Coach, my favorite anime physique is King Boro from Blue Lock. Dude, Blue Lock's amazing, bro. Boro is sick too, man. He'll hit you with that cross cut. Have you been reading the manga, bro? The manga for Blue Lock is nuts. It's so far ahead of the anime. Honestly, if Blue Lock came out when I was playing soccer in my younger days, it would have. I'd probably want to be more into it. Okay, what's up with the chat today? I don't know. They're being crazy. How can I have muscle like you at age 3 with protein shake? Uh, you gotta have to do slow workouts, superset. Okay, eat a good amount. I eat at least like 3 times a day. I haven't eaten my third meal yet. Oh, and recently I've been eating ramen. Actually, I've been eating ramen every day for like the last 3 days, and I don't know. It's been pretty working out pretty well. I'm FAG. Nathan, you don't have to spam the chat. I'm putting you in timeout. You're going in timeout. With this many people, we're gonna have to get some moderators. Tips for back. Tips for back. Pull-ups. Pull-ups are great. Okay. If you, the cool thing is also on a pull-up bar. If you do chin-ups, chin-ups will get your biceps really good just by doing them slow with your elbows in. With your elbows in, doing chin-ups slow gets you a huge bicep pump and backs too. Okay. Coach, I love you. Love you too, brother. Raise his hand. What up? Good work, bro. Yeah. So pull-ups are fantastic for back, honestly, especially if you're trying to, get the lats. What age is good for the gym? Honestly, I mean, you don't need a really gym to work out, but I mean, I started working out when I was 6. I started doing gymnastics when I was 6 years old. Jake, I already told you how I hit legs. You keep asking. Okay, I'm putting you in timeout because you just keep spamming the chat with the same question. Okay, wrong. These out of creatine, protein. Rate these creatine, protein, extra breakfast. So extra breakfast definitely number 1. Protein shake would be probably 2, and creatine 3 because I don't really take creatine. I mean, there's creatine inside steak, but you earn my sub. All right, physique, I got you. Since you subbed, I'm gonna crank out my push-ups for you, my man. I already did some clapping push-ups, so now I'm gonna hook you up with some handstand push-ups, baby. Got you. You think people on steroids can do this? They can't. They cannot. All natural, baby. Thank you for the sub, physique. I got you. Cool. Thank you. There's more than one toasty here. IDC. Nice. Coach hit hard as a motherfucker. You don't play any games. Y'all are funny, guys. Uh, Chat, tell me really quick, what's y'all's favorite anime physique? I've been asked, Broly has a beast of a physique. Broly's nasty. Okay? But I want to see what y'all say. Tell me what's y'all's favorite. Bicep, please. Got you, baby. Biceps. And triceps, too. Okay? Yeah, tell me y'all's favorite anime physique, guys. And Boro already was great. That dude's nasty, though. Boro's trains like a monster, to be real with y'all. He's cool. Don't worry, I'm energized today. We got the phone charged, so hopefully no lag. Okay? That boy cut like One Punch Man. Oh, yeah, dude. One Punch Man is beast, bro. He's like he trains hard, too, man. I mean, I don't know about the running 10K a day, because that's a good amount of running every day. That's like marathon runner stuff. That is not an actual chair. What do you mean? This is a chair. What are you talking about? This is a chair. Make some long vids. Okay? Well, I mean, longer streams are better. Full range of shorties. How did Coach train his abs? Just all Russian twists, V-ups, drinking water. Like I said, drinking water will help you get your abs 100%. Okay, because they'll reduce your inflammation, right? Okay. My name is Laura. Hello, Laura. How are you? I do MMA. What exercises do you recommend if explosiveness to help me explode in short bursts of power? Okay. Good question, Jay Bennett. Doing a sledgehammer swings, right? Sledgehammers, because I used to do MMA before. So sledgehammer swings would be great for core and explosion. All right. Burpees are great. If you already are in an MMA gym, that's my accent coming out. If you're in an MMA gym, Um, practicing like over under, like practicing underhooks like against cage work, like and practicing us at least we did in wrestling where you would like practice tying in and then scooping people up and like lifting them up on the ground. So shooting, like in doing wrestling, shooting will help explosion, right? But honestly, burpees and tire flips. Tire flips are very good because tire flips are great for explosion. And but sledgehammer swings, honestly, I think is slept on a lot. And battle ropes, like doing battle ropes, that'll do a lot of good explosion and cardio for MMA training. To be real with you, so those are the things I recommend. Most likely at your gym for MMA, they already make you do those things. So especially tire flips or tire swings are very very what's the word? They're very common at MMA gyms. So, but those are great. Do you know how? Do you know who Prem Dillon is? No, who's that? I don't know any celebrities really. Cool. Kick that spammer out. Which one? Do you do combat sambo? Are you Russian? I am Russian, but no, I wasn't. I didn't live there long enough to do sambo. But yeah, sambo is like the American version of jiu-jitsu, I guess. Coach, what's up? How old are you? Do you do any weights to get that physique? I started to after I recovered from my car accident just a little bit. Okay, I'm from Mexico. Cool. Kick Upalin. Okay, Upalin. Let me see. Where's his name? Where's his name? Let me see. Wait. User's name messages will be hidden. Cool. Calisthenics. Yeah, mostly calisthenics. Coach, how do you sleep at night? What position? Uh so I mean I toss and turn a lot on my sleeping. They usually say like having like a pillow between your legs and on your side is like the most fast way to get fall asleep. Because every time I like try to sleep like this, like kind of like I don't know what's called like deathbed, it just gets uncomfortable. I have a bad problem sleeping. I like sleeping on my arms, and it's not really good for me. Okay, I'm a graphic designer. Can I help you? Oh, cool, man. How do you like doing that? Is graphic design like fun for you? My sister, she is like likes doing artist work, so she oh guys, guess who entered the chat? Come here. Guess who's here? Hey, Christmas, say hello to the chat. Come here, kitty. Christmas has entered the chat, guys. Cool. What's up, little buddy? He's being a little attention whore right now. He just wants attention. Come here, Christmas. I don't know how you could help me, man. To be real, okay. Are leg flutters effective? Yeah, flutter kicks are very good. Holy cat, there's a cat. Yeah, cats are. I love cats, man. I'm Catholic. Cool, Laura. He's cute. Well, yeah, that's a boy. He's a Christmas. I'm doing a study of how sleep cycle in different positions can affect muscle growth and recovery. Cool, man. Tell me what you learned, Cooper. You know, can do it in very cheap. How much water are you drinking a day? About at least a gallon, man. So I was talking about that earlier, especially if you're trying to have your abs to be cut. Drinking a gallon is very, very important because a lot of people know when you're dehydrated, especially when you wake up. I forgot about this today. Your abs will be like kind of like this if you're dehydrated. Okay, even though you have abs. So as soon as you start drinking water, it actually will make your core tight around because when you're just ample hydrated. A lot of people think like when you drink water, you're gonna be walking around like this all day. You're not. No, your water, your muscles are gonna intake the water, especially if y'all take creatine. Unlike me, I don't really take creatine like that. I need to start though. Okay. He keeps missing my message. Okay, Cooper, you put like a lot of messages. His name's Christmas. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you like him, Kingdom. You joined the right time. Okay. Mike, you have a gooner physique. Like what? Right arm. Is it true that only hanging leg raises can fix your waist? I haven't heard that before. Me personally, I don't really do hanging leg raises. Even when we did gymnastics, we didn't really do hanging leg raises. We did like other things too. Uh, like another what's the word? Like I'll give y'all some good exercises we would do in gymnastics that like built a lot of core. Okay, so one really good one is it was called like knee holds basically. So you put your feet close to your butt as much as you can. And you literally sit up. You put your hands on top of your knee, right, and you just hold it. You literally hold it as long as you can. All right, I think, and that's called starts with the S. I'm trying to be stabilizing. It was like stabilizing core workouts. So just doing holds like planks. Planks are very good for holds. Isometric holds, basically. I think so. But doing that in gymnastics was like you hold that for like a minute, just like literally do this and put your hands on top of your knees, and then you just hold it, right? And obviously you keep your chin down, right? When you put your chin down to your chest, it'll activate more abs. Just holding that is gonna build a lot of good core strength, right? There's also some yoga poses too, like if you do like boat pose, where you put your hands behind your head, your legs up in the air, and then you put your chin down, right there. That's also gonna build some core strength. But to get more abs, honestly, is gonna be doing ab workouts and like jump rope. Jump rope's fantastic. Like I said, doing jump rope is great for overall being shredded, for shoulder endurance, because fight training is like one of the best. Fight training is great. Coach, do you watch a lot of Family Guy? I used to, man. Like Brian was one of my favorite characters. Brian and Stewie were funny. Or I don't know if y'all ever seen those episodes where like Peter was fighting the chicken. It's hilarious, bro. They're so funny. I've got to go work, but you too. Have a good day, Kingdom. Thank you, thank you. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Toasty, should I? Okay, and if y'all did subscribe, make sure y'all put in the chat you subscribe because all y'all push-ups. Okay. If there was a draft, I'm gonna volunteer you to the first army. Ruthless, I already did 8 years in the Marine Corps, man. 8 years is long enough. Why do you want me to go back? That's funny. For real, he's spinning facts. L. Trump. He is low-key filthy rip. Thank you, Cooper. Mike, you have a gooner. Y'all are hilarious for y'all comments, man. They're gonna put me back in the draft. They're like, hey, you gotta finish the rest of your 12 years. You didn't retire. I was like, put a shirt on, bro. What are you, the cops? Jesus, man. Chill out. Telling me what to do and stuff. You sound like a cop. Where are you from? Well, I was born in Russia, but I live in South Carolina now. Okay. But yeah, like I said, tell me who y'all think well, I mean, some of y'all said already Boro. Oh, so I don't know if y'all missed this earlier, guys. I told you I already contacted a gymnastics gym here. So around the 31st, I'm gonna start my backflip bar training. So that way I'll be able to do some backflips. So it's gonna be pretty fun. Are core workouts effective for belly fat and weak gut posture? Yes. So exactly. So if you do core workouts every day, it will fix your posture, especially if y'all have lower back pain. Like I said, if y'all ever had lower back pain, type of one in the chat. Okay, doing core exercises will fix your posture 100%. It'll help you on that aspect. Also, will fix your lower back pain. Okay, and the thing is, yeah, most core workouts like planks are very slept on for building core. Okay, do you have any children? No, I do want to have a family in the future. Uh, Hopefully, when the channel takes off, but I don't foresee any, you know, in a while. Like I thought I was gonna, eventually marry my ex girlfriend, but it's crazy stuff happened. So okay, is core good for hanging skinny fat belly, aka under muscle people? What do you mean? Are you an immigrant? Yeah, I'm an immigrant. Yeah, but I got my citizenship through the Marine Corps. We had like study, the rules of law and the different branches of Congress and lots of things like for this the citizenship test. I don't know what to do with Guntham. Huh. Guntham, you've been summoned. Who's Guntham? Are you on the spectrum? No, what's the spectrum? Core exercise, I mean. Oh yes, so to answer your question, yeah, core exercises will help build your abs. Okay, because it's very important. Even if you lower your body fat, right? Okay, you still need to work out abs for you to have definition and size. Because just like anybody who's skinny, if you don't have muscle, you're just gonna look like a skinny person. Okay, you'll have low body fat, you'll have muscle, but it won't be dense. It won't be cut or defined. So you have to work out abs to make them. Because everybody does have abs. What's Goku? Well, I'll love Vegeta, man. But yeah, good thing you said. In like I said, 2 days, I'm gonna be ordering the Gogeta outfit, guys, and this should get here in 3 weeks. And then I'm gonna be super excited because I'm gonna take y'all with me to my first cosplay event. It's gonna be pretty fun. That's why I'm bulking right now. I'm going a little bit hard in the gym. Like today I hit chest and shoulders. If I get some new subscribers, I'll hit up more shoulders and chest. Y'all gotta put you subscribed, okay? Expunge him from our memories. He's a coward that refuses to speak. What are you talking about? Who? I've been talking like the whole time. Yeah, homie deaf on the spectrum. Do 100 push-ups. Rocky Balboa. Really? That's your name? That's cool. He's natural, man. Gunan. Yeah, no, I'll never take steroids. You don't have to. Like I said, here's the argument. People in prison aren't on steroids. They don't have a 24-hour gym membership either. They come out looking jacked and huge. You just have to quit being lazy. The steroids I'm on are Chipotle burritos, right? Working out 27 times a month. If you can't do that, don't even start steroids. Okay? Water and swimming. Those are the 4 steroids I'm on. Especially the Chipotle burritos. That's like the secret, to be real. And you get double rice and double beans, you get more protein. Okay? That's the secret. Chipotle burritos. Okay. Not at all. I wasn't raging at all. This was funny. Coach Blake Cooper is doing a ritual for Guntum. $15. Are you gonna donate $15? Thank you, LS. Appreciate you. That's gonna pay for my Chipotle burrito tomorrow. Off topic, but I managed to buy 50 can tuna for $5. Damn, dude, how'd you do that? Rocky, can you tell me where? Yeah. Drop the cheat code, King. Give us the cheat code, man, for the tuna for $5, man. Tuna is amazing. Like it's one of my go-tos, tuna and rice. Especially, yeah, you could get those packets like an Aldi store. They're about like 16 grams. Not the canned, obviously. It's the ones in the longer rectangular packet. So you eat 8 of those. Those are about 128 grams of protein for like $7. So you don't need to spend a lot of money to get a high protein, little tuna and stuff. Coach, when are you gonna get monetized? But, Toasty, I've been trying, man. Like we are summoning. Y'all are helping me get monetized right now. I'm at 1,600 hours, so we're halfway there, chat. Well, actually, no, I'm wrong. 2,000 would be halfway to our monetization because apparently YouTube has 2 levels of monetization. The first one is when you have 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. The second one is when we hit 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours. That's when AdSense becomes available. So we have to hit 4,000 watch hours for that. This land will soon become the realm of the elders. Coach, what do you think about toast? I love toast. Toast is delicious. Yeah, like today earlier. I had as my first meal. I had some turkey with toast bread. Okay. Who the hell is Alazar? I don't know. Who is it? Okay. Coach, I die for you. Cooper, you don't have to, man. Coach, are we raising an army in your name? No. Well, yeah. Actually, you're right. When I get monetized, I'm gonna have a Saiyan army. All y'all are gonna be part of it, which would be pretty cool. Like I said, all y'all who are new to the channel, thank you. Please subscribe and like if you haven't. Okay. And a little about me. Like I said, hopefully YouTube monetizes, and then I'm gonna take y'all with me because when the Dragon Ball Z theme park gets built in Saudi Arabia, I'm gonna take y'all with me, and we're gonna do streams there. We're gonna be doing streams at the World Martial Arts Tournament on Beerus's planet. Hopefully, they have Vegeta's gravity chamber there. I'm gonna take y'all with me, so I think that'll be pretty cool. Okay. Goku flex Bulma Vegeta watches. Dude, that's terrible, bro. That's funny. Elias, that's hilarious. Coach, stop. I'm not that delicious. Y'all are funny, man. I miss talking to you guys. I hope y'all are pretty awesome. Gotta drink my energy drink right now. I will sacrifice myself for the same cause. You don't have to sacrifice yourself at all, man. You just need to train. Train, get big and strong, right? That way you can get your Zenkai boost, baby. But seriously, that'll be cool. Like Blake, I'm gonna be honest. Hopefully when the YouTube channel gets monetized, I am gonna make sure my passport's ready, and I already have friends in Saudi Arabia that told me I'll be able to stay there. So when the Dragon Ball Z theme park gets built, hopefully they have like Snake Way. We'll do like cardio on the Snake Way. Hopefully they have beers is planted there, and like I said, in 2 days I'm gonna order my Gogeta outfit, and then we're gonna look up some cool cosplay, and then I thought about doing some cool things. That's why also we're gonna be practicing, chat. We're gonna be practicing doing cool things at the cosplay event. Okay, here I'll show y'all some cool things we're gonna be practicing. So eventually, that way, let me see real quick. I gotta practice, walking on my hands, and eventually that way I could do like what Gogeta and Goku did when they were like, I think on their one hand they were like, let's see, I'm trying to get better at this. All right, let me see. I gotta get better so I could do it like on the one-handed, so that way at the events, it'll get better. Doing the balancing for the handstand is cool, but I need to practice like doing it on one hand. Okay, so then I just gotta balance. Yeah, eventually I'll get it, but that's what I think it'll be cool. Like if y'all seen where Vegeta was doing like one arm handstands on the in the gravity room, and so I gotta practice doing that. And handstands are very good for physique. So like my shoulders feel popping. Okay. Do you poop daily? How much protein do you eat? About like 150 grams a day, around there. Why men are so jealous? Who's jealous? What are y'all talking about? Yeah, I do. It's a messy every time. More like 100 grams. No, 100 grams won't be enough because I weigh like about 150. You have to have at least like 1.3, 1.4 grams per pound of body weight if you're trying to build muscle or just to maintain. Otherwise, your body goes into cannibalism and it starts eating your muscle just to survive. So yeah, if any of y'all are trying to build muscle, you have to be at least like a 1.3 grams per pound of body weight you weigh. Okay. Hi, is that Monster Rehab? Yes, it is. These are like my favorite, the Monster Rehabs, because they have potassium in it, and they actually taste really good to me. That's like one of my favorites. So that way I don't have cramps in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping, and that way it keeps me energized when it's like 3 in the morning. Okay. Can you please do like a full workout every other day or so with everybody who would want to participate in it? Like one day legs workout, next day arms, so we could do it with you. Uh, Maybe, possibly. Maybe. I have plenty of workouts on my channel, so that's not what the purpose of the channel is. The channel is uh, my personality and stuff. Ugh. Yeah. So it's like if you like anime and fitness, things like that, it's cool. Okay. What am I doing wrong? What do you mean? 1 gram pound per is 0.7 pounds. No, you need 1.3 grams per pound of body weight. So no, 0.7 grams is not per pound is maintained. 2 grams to maximize your muscles. Yeah, I have been I have read that before. Like two is like for some people who weigh like above 200. Some people need more grams, especially if your training is pretty extreme. Like depending on your training regimen, if like you hit like more than one kind of exercise, like if you do jiu-jitsu in the morning and then training at night or things like that. You on the carnivore diet? No, I have never done the carnivore diet. I heard apparently like the carnivore diet is like really strict. Okay. Bye. Hey, okay, cool. Hope you have a nice day. Definitely not Trin. Yeah, I will never do steroids. You don't have to. You just have to quit being lazy and work out at least 27 times a month. That's the steroids y'all need, honestly. If y'all want to get steroids, the steroid y'all need is to quit being lazy and work out like 27 times a month. Then you'll get the physique y'all want. Okay? Coach, favorite U.S. president and what species of lizard do you think it is? That's funny. I'm not gay. Sorry, I hate to disappoint you, my friend. How many times per day do you make workout? Well, I work out like every day. Well, like the 3 days on, 1 day off. On my rest days, some days is like two because well, I like to go running after I get done working out or swimming. Swimming's like one of my favorites to do. On flight or flight method, I don't know what that. Well, you have to explain to me what that method is. Okay. Do you believe in Mike Metzler's regiment back from the Golden Age? Oh, okay. That's where he won like the 100% physique category, I think, Mike Metzler. So I used to do that. Okay. I did like a lot of the ideology of that. On that one, well, the funny thing is when I was doing Mike Metzler's method, my nutrition wasn't where it's supposed to be, but I was getting stronger. You know, where he was like doing only like one set of exercises and then you're done. But in his training regime, his one set is actually one super set. So he was like combining two different workouts. Like one of them was like pec deck and incline bench, and it was only one set. Uh, but it was pretty intense and I liked it because it's really based towards strength. But when I did it, I kind of the funny thing is I was doing it and then I got in my car accident. Okay, so I was seeing significant strength gains using Mike Mincer's method, but my nutrition wasn't there where it's supposed to be because I was very uneducated at the time. I wasn't eating as much as I should for protein, but I was still getting stronger. So honestly, what matters is I think you have to find out stuff you like doing because there's a bunch of training methods out there. Like mine is like superset all the workouts I do and then do cardio afterwards. Some are Mike Mincer's training method. Some are Arnold Schwarzenegger's book. So I recommend find training regimes that you like doing. That way you have more of a chance to stick with it. You got to find stuff that you like doing because there's different dumbbell exercises, there's different shoulder exercises. Like some people like doing shoulder raises. Some people like doing handstand push-ups. There's different types of exercises. But the what matters the most is you got to find stuff that you like doing, right? It's very important. That way you'll stay disciplined with it, especially on food. If you hate the food on your diet you're eating, it's going to be difficult for you to stick with it, okay? Roids, no, not at all. It's the fact that I work out 27 times a month that you don't, Battlefish. Sorry to disappoint you. That's the Roy y'all need to be. Should start teaching body posture too, bro. Forget what that's in recovery and regeneration and muscle growth. Yeah, recovery and regeneration is very important. When I was trying out for MARSOC, that's the Marine Corps Special Forces. They give us like an hour and a half long class of how important regeneration and recovery is for your muscles. They talked a lot about having fuel in your body while you're sleeping, so you have more fuel to regenerate. Okay, so it was very very important. He's leaving us. Who? What are your thoughts on primal diet? I don't know what the primal diet is. You're gonna have to. Is primal diet? Battlefish is cool. It's. I love the trolls. At least be funny. Oh, nice. Were you in the Marines? Yeah, I did 8 years. I did 5 years active, 3 reserves. I was at Camp Pendleton most of the time. Okay. Raw meats. Oh, is that what the primal diet is? I've never done the carnivore diet or primal diet. I've I'm not super educated on that. I heard it's could be kind of expensive, or maybe like you have to go to Costco or Sam's Club to like buy in bulk for all the beef and stuff. But I mean I eat meat every day. Raw milk, raw eggs, raw steak. Oh, raw. Oh, wow. Really? What do you mean by raw milk? Like not processed milk? Raw eggs, raw steak. I mean, I've never personally done it, but if you like doing it, I'd be cautious on what raw foods I eat. Yeah, I would be too. You don't want to get salmonella. My roommate got salmonella from eggs. Do you eat raw chicken and watermelon? I mean, I do love chicken and I do love watermelon, bro. Like here I'm in South Carolina, fried chicken, soul food, watermelon, like shrimp and grits, all taste delicious. Okay, everything your body costs calories, whether it's regeneration and breathe, straight up or thinking digesting costs calories. So you lose over 1,500 daily doing nothing. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, your maintenance. Most people like even without working out, you typically lose about 1,500 to 2,000. You're exactly right, Rocky. Oil up, oil up. Y'all are funny. Oh, not pasteurized. That's what you meant. Okay. Well, so I'm doing great, Javid. How are you? Stomach acid is P1, P2. You need pH below 3 dissolves salmonella. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. That's pretty. So you'd have to like take like I'm guessing P1 or P2 uh, supplements to dissolve salmonella. Is that what you mean? Oil up. Y'all are hilarious with the oil up, guys. There ain't no Diddy party here. Y'all need to chill. But no, I don't really eat raw foods besides tuna. That's about it, really. But no, I have eaten raw eggs before. Chat is Chat's being funny. I love the guys in the chat. Bro, I'm vegan. Can you give me suggestions on bulking lunch recipes? Uh, I think you're gonna have to do like a lot of soybean products. I could be wrong. Tofu maybe. But I'm not vegan, so I'm not really educated on vegan diets. You might also have to do what's called a lot of liquid calories, like taking protein and maybe vegan protein powders, like for you to hit your caloric intake. I chat GPT for like some vegan recipes because I'm not vegan. So, but and there's also different types of vegan, from my understanding. Okay, we've been freaky. You're too new here. You're probably great San Diego Marine. No, I was actually Paris Island Archer. I did have. That's like usually the thing. Like you're either a Hollywood Marine or you go Paris Island. Diddy, you're hilarious. Drink water, please, dude. I've been drinking water earlier. I already hit my 3/4 of a gallon, but I need a little bit of little energy. Thank you, Cooper. Sorry, but I've been here from the start, bro. I'm trying to do recomp to not lose size and get shredded. What do you think? Body recomp is very good. Uh, I did that before myself too. You just gotta make sure your protein is very high. It's very important for you. Cause I'm the same way. Like whenever I gain mass, if I don't see abs, I get like mentally not depressed, like mentally self conscious. So and whenever like I want to put on muscle, I still make sure like I'm at a slight, more like a lean bulk slight deficit. I mean a slight surplus, and usually doing jump rope or swimming is a good way for you to what I call is a body sculptor. So it keeps your muscle. It just basically sculpts you to look better. What's the most you gain in a single week muscle wise? Probably like a pound. Usually about a pound. I agree. I hate not seeing my abs. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. If I don't see my abs, I feel like a little fat. Y'all seen the the it clown where he's making a joke where he's like, you're just all that workout and you're just a fat little boy. Like I keep thinking that hilarious, bro. The it scene where is the clown from the it. He's just saying you're just a fat loser or something. My buddy sent me that. It was pretty funny. Are you Super Saiyan? Of course, bro. Absolutely. Is running 2 miles a day a good sculptor? No. So I think so. If you're running, you want to be to a jog about like only 15-20 minutes. Uh, Incline walking will be probably better for you, or jogging at a conversation pace, only 15-20 minutes. Like I said, because when you go above 20 minutes, your heart rate is going to be above 145 beats per minute. Then you're going to be in a calorie burning zone versus a fat burning zone, because your fat burning zone is 145 beats per minute to 125. So a way you keep your heart rate that is either like doing Stairmaster. Stairmaster is very good as a body sculptor. Jump rope. Jump rope's fantastic. Swimming, or incline walking. Those are like the ones top I would recommend. Like when I go running, I go at just a nice brisk pace. I have a timer for 15-20 minutes, and that's it. I don't run any more than that because I'm not in the Marine Corps anymore. Uh, they would make us run way more than like 1-2 miles a day usually. Uh, Especially, I had a Gunny man. Gunny, he was training for marathons. He would make us do like half marathon Mondays. Like on Monday, we'd run like almost damn 13 miles. And bro, that would put a lot of people out of commission, man. And we weren't even training for marathons. He won. He was. So he would make us like go with him because he was motivated and stuff. You infantry? No, I was a mechanic. I was a 1341. Okay, but the infantry unit was really close to where I lived because I was in Las Pulgas in Camp Pendleton, and SOI Horno School of Infantry was maybe like 15, 20-minute drive from where I was, so it wasn't too far. So for fat loss and general weight loss, which primarily burns carbohydrates and cardio differs. Low intensity, yeah, exactly. Yes, like LIT. It's called LIT. I'm sorry, low intensity training. You're exactly right. Yeah, low intensity training burns fat versus high intensity training burns calories. He saved me from a car crash one time by sticking his hand out. I was saying he stopped the car. Damn, sounds like Dominic Toretto from like the first Fast and Furious movie. You look like you started out at 4 years old. Oh no, man! Like after my car accident, I couldn't work out for like 3 years, bro. Like I was really banged up. It took 2 years to be able to sleep without pain, man. That sucks. So, best advice I could give y'all, no matter what I say, don't be stupid like me. Do not drive angry. If you're having to, if that's also honestly why I like the channel I made. If you have a bad day at work, you have a bad conversation with a friend, you have a toxic family member that you can't get rid of, go do some exercise. It'll put you back in your mental state, and you'll be able to you'll calm down. Okay, don't beat yourself up about if something bad happened. You It's just like a video game. You reset, you respawn, you tackle the final boss to beat him. Okay, so that's how life is. Okay, just because if you died and it's game over, it's not game over. You respawn, you reset, and you tackle the task again till you win, just like a video game. Okay, so if you're having a bad day, go exercise, especially if you have like depression, anxiety, things like that. Go exercise, get some sunlight. You'll feel 10 times better. It's not going to make your problems go away, but it'll help you mentally reset. Okay. Love you too, brother. I feel like I drink not enough water, but too much electrolytes. What are your thoughts on that before I go to bed? Uh, so you could put like lemon juice in your water for the electrolytes. Instead, you could put like maybe like a pinch of sea salt for electrolytes. That'll be a good way. Um, Actually, I learned at Marsoc, drinking Powerade is better than Gatorade. Reason why? Because Powerade has more potassium, less sugar, versus Gatorade has less potassium, more sugar. So if you're trying to get electrolyte drink, but honestly, lemon juice in your water will be enough electrolytes. Just make sure it's like actual lemons, because the uh, the lemon juice they put in stores, they also put like some kind of concentrate, so the shelf life is longer. So you want actual lemons for your electrolytes and stuff. Okay. I was once very lean, couldn't gain weight. I was 50K now. I'm 88K, kind of fat, can't lose weight. What happened to me? So it usually probably sounds like you're missing a lot of high protein out of your diet. Because what makes most people snack, like who here has ever eaten something and you're starving in an hour or two already? Put a one in the chat if this ever happened to you. You ate something and then an hour or two later you feel like you're starving again. You got to eat again. Okay, that was me before. So you need to have high protein with carbs so it keeps you full longer. Because if you have higher protein, it digests slower, so you stay full longer. Like tuna and rice is a great way to stay full longer. Uh, if you have like foods like beef jerky or turkey jerky, that'll be a good way to replace chips or snack foods. Even you could get stuff like protein ice cream now. That'll help you stay full longer. But yeah, it sounds like you need more protein in your diet, because when you don't have enough protein in your diet, you also have more inflammation in your stomach, and also your metabolism slows down. Plus, also exercising. I guarantee you don't exercise every day. You probably don't exercise 6 days a week. So when you don't exercise 5, 6 days a week, your testosterone is going to go down, your metabolism is going to go down, you don't have enough protein. It also helps slow down. So you gain weight, a lot of fat, you gain weight instead of muscle, and you're always more hungry. So like your body's working against you. You're like, hey, I don't exercise, I don't get enough protein, and I'm hungry every 2 hours, and you're wondering what the heck is going on. It's all those factors. That's what it usually sounds like. Okay. Okay, cool. Can I take creatine as a teenager? Yeah, absolutely. It's like one of the most researched uh, supplements out there. Okay. Oh, he can make a ton on fans of the only. You're telling me to get an OnlyFans? That's funny. I'm gonna get number one. I still have the same diet. I walk a few kilometers. I do some pull-ups and push-ups, but I gain weight. That don't sound like enough, man. You doing a few push-ups and pull-ups. I guarantee it's not 5 6 days a week. You know, he could absolutely. Y'all are funny. Thank you, Amari. Let's see what else. Don't forget to stretch. Stretching your muscles allow blood. Absolutely, stretching is very good for recovery. Like when I was in gymnastics, we did stretching every single day. Like it's just mandatory. Well, sometimes we did it before working out to make your muscles feel very loose, loosey goosey. I love carnivore snacks. Yeah, carnivore snacks are awesome. Get on Google. What are you talking about? Cooper, quit being mean to people in the chat. Otherwise, I'm a mute you. MySpace, boy, I missed that. Oh, dude, what's funny, bro? MySpace, I have the most terrible story on MySpace, guys. When I had a girlfriend in high school, she broke up with me on MySpace, right? I'm not even making this up. So she broke up with me on MySpace, sent me a message. And I was so tired from soccer practice that day, I didn't even check my messages. So the next day, I acted like everything was normal. I was like, "Why are you being all weird? What's wrong with you?" She's like, "Did you check your MySpace messages?" I was like, "No, I was tired from working out and soccer. I was just KO'd because coach made us do so many suicides that day. It was really tough." So dude, so I was laughing about MySpace because that was like the because we didn't really have cell phones at the time. At least I didn't have a cell phone, so that was like our communication. It was pretty funny, dude. MySpace days. Oh, I remember. Remember? Do y'all remember like when you could add like music to your MySpace page? It was pretty awesome. You might be right now. I think I stopped eating bit long. It's the only thing that changed. Jerky's kind of crazy because since you take out the moisture of fats, protein density is insane, higher than whey acid. Archer, if you know how oily. Y'all are crazy. Y'all talking about oiling each other. Did Guy compete in gymnastics? I did, yeah. I did. I was a gymnast since I was like 6 years old until I was like about 10, 11. So, and gymnastics training was pretty fun. Like my dad was really into it. He was really cool with the coach. So like I had gymnastics practice like 4 or 5 in the morning before school started. Is plant based good for you? So I wouldn't really know. I don't really take protein shakes to be real with y'all. I eat mostly like natural foods like Chipotle burritos, steak, salmon, tilapia, shrimp. Um, most time, the reason why I'm like not really prone to protein shakes. I mean, it's a great substitute if you can't get your food. You can't get like tuna, things like that. It's because I read it in Arnold's book where he made a good valid point. He was like, a lot of the stuff they put in protein powder to keep it on the shelf longer isn't really good for you. So he was saying the same thing. It's better for you to get your protein naturally, like venison, all types of different ways. Join the saying cult. How old is he? Oh yeah, I'm 35. Thought I was 30. No, I can't go back in time, my friend. All right, but excuse me 1 second, guys. I gotta run and use the restroom. Give me a sec. Okay. All right, chat. I'm back. I got some questions. I want y'all to tell me what are some good anime y'all watched recently? Okay, let's be respectful. All right, let's see. Cooper always the first one oiled. Yeah, I had to use the restroom, Crystal. I'm sorry. I subscribed already. All right, fine. You know what? I'm gonna do your push-ups for you, loud, just for you. Okay. Today's a chest and shoulder day, so I'm bulking to get ready for the anime convention. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Make sure. Cool. All right, I got you, loud. This is for you. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, 4, 5. Cool. Thank you for the sub. Whew. You do it that enough times, you get a little head rush. Awesome. Cool. But yeah, if y'all did subscribe, make sure you drop in the chat because I owe you push-ups for each one. You know. Cool. Yeah, because unless y'all could, Chad, y'all could teach me because excuse me. YouTube doesn't notify me when I get a new subscriber. I don't think I'm famous enough like I should speed where it could show on the live stream. Okay. Cool. Face went red like you hit the poppers. Well, yeah, because the blood rushing down is it happens a little bit. Okay. Holy shit. Depends on what anime. Well, I mean, have y'all watched any cool new ones or like? I mean, I grew up on the Toonami days. So Toonami had like Yu Yu Hakusho. They had Adult Swim. They had all the cool ones like G Gundam, Zoids. Toonami put us on so many good animes. It's not even funny. Okay, how many milligrams of testosterone are you on? Well, I'm taking none. I'm taking this is Monster. Okay. Yeah, the face goes hard red because the body's working out. Social media give you false expectations. Yeah. Saiyan Warrior. What up, Saiyan Warrior? How you doing? Hey, if you subscribe, I'm gonna knock out your push-ups. Let me know. What's up, Coach? I'm doing great, Space Cowboy. How are you? I hope you got rid of all that weird stuff that's been happening on your farm, man. Awesome. Yeah, you got to keep it real, guys. That's why I just like being myself, my personality. Let me see, Coach. What are the best workouts to get monster ape-like calves? Jump rope. Jump rope will get your calves huge, bro. Like, I'm being serious. Jump rope will make your calves go crazy. And burpees. Like, burpees are very slept upon to make your calves big. And jump rope. Those are like the two ones I recommend. Do 20 push-ups. Okay, Saying all right, cool. I got you, Saying. Are you subscribed? You know what? Since who else subscribed? Derek, 2? All right, I'm gonna knock out 10 push-ups just for those 2 subscribers. All right, I'm gonna do them. Let's do it. Make sure y'all can see. Cool. All right, let's do it. We gotta do 10. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, was that 9? 9, 10. All right, cool. Thank you for the subscribe, guys. Appreciate you. Gotta get the shoulders ready for the anime convention, my friends. Cool. Alright. Coach needs new smoke detector. Yeah. What was it that somebody was calling the smoke detector? They called like an African bird or something? It was pretty funny. I forgot. You powerful. Thank you, my friend. You are too. Coach, let's see. I was joking. Reference. I sit on my lazy ass until 21 years old and do nothing. I'm sorry. Well, you got to start exercising, my friend. You know, you don't need a gym membership. You think people in prison have steroids? No, they don't. You think people in prison have 24-hour memberships? No, they don't. They just get it in. So you can do it too. Cool. Thank you. Your power level's over 10,000. Of course it is. You're very right about that. You must have used your scouter. Cool. What's up, Archer? They do. That was pretty funny. But yeah, I'm gonna take y'all with me. Like I said, I'm ordering my Gogeta outfit in 2 days, I'm pretty excited. I just wish it would get here faster because it said it's gonna take like 2-3 weeks, man. I'm like, Jesus, cheese and rice is gonna take. So I'm gonna be, getting the shoulders ready. Like I said, if y'all wanted shoulders or arms, superset all your workouts, chat. Okay. My friend Dylan is on Cycle Locked Up. Dang, I bet Dylan's getting big right now. Dylan doesn't have the best diet. Dylan doesn't have a 24-hour membership. But if he's locked up, I guarantee he's getting jacked. He's at the yard getting it in. Coach going to the hentai committee. You're hilarious, bro. That's funny. I don't. Do they even have hentai conventions? That's hilarious, bro. Well, hopefully I find my future waifu at one of those conventions, man. Hopefully. That'll be sick. Bro, you got a good physique. Thank you, Silas. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Please like and subscribe. Everybody here, please like the stream so we can push it out. Okay. Most likely. You seem like a 5'7". No, dude, I'm 5'4", man. I'm not tall at all, dude. See, I'm pretty short. Yeah. I wish I was 5'7", but I'm definitely not. Maybe if I buy like those platform shoes where like they give you like no, I'm sorry, it's not platform shoes. It's I think like those bigger heel shoes, where they give you like 5-6 inches. I've seen them on TikTok. Okay, seems like he would have been nice guy you need to talk to. How old are you? How are you? Very slim. Oh, easy. Swimming, jump rope. Those are very good ways to slim down. And doing body weight calisthenics, man. Go on my channel. If you're trying to get slim and get muscle, you could go on the playlist on my channel. It's called Never Gymless Series. You go there and you can do day 1 through 32. You get arms, chest, shoulders, abs, but you are gonna have to have your protein diet high. The higher protein diet, the slimmer you get, and drinking water. Even though I'm not drinking water right now, water will help you get cut 100%. Okay. So yeah, and you got to work out 5-6 days a week, man. Even at least 5. Like I'll do like 3 days on, 1 day off. So when you start working out like consistently, that's the biggest thing that's very important for y'all if you want to get a good physique at home. Like I said, you don't need a gym membership, but you do need consistency. If you're consistent for 54 weeks throughout the year, you'll look how you want. Okay, but you also need to have the protein. I'm back, guys. Hey, what's up? Cool. I'm muscle wasting like crazy, but hard to hit my protein goals, bro. It's really not that hard. I'll give you solutions, man. One is liquid calories. So if you can't have the money or the funds to buy like steak, salmon, fish, get tuna. Go to Aldi store, right? If you go to Aldi store and you buy the little tuna packets at Aldi, they're maybe like 80 cents. You buy 8 of those, that's 120 grams of protein for like $7. Okay, so you buy 8 of those and you already have 120 grams. And me, what I do, I go to Chipotle, but I don't pay for extra chicken or rice. I'm sorry, I don't pay double protein for Chipotle. You just get double rice and double beans and spinach. A lot of people don't know Chipotle is spinach there. So you get double rice, double beans, and spinach. That's already 70 grams of protein, and you didn't pay extra. You don't need extra chicken or beef or steak. You can hit your 60, 70 grams of protein, your burrito, just from double beans and double rice. And they don't charge you extra for that. So there you go. There's from spending $7 at tuna, that's 128 grams of protein, and a Chipotle burrito, that hits you about 200 grams of protein a day. There you go. Okay. What exercise should I do to lose side body fat? Planks. Doing side planks, really, really good. And Russian twists. Also, if you get like stuff that's heavy, like on the side, and you do like side to sides, they'll hit up your obliques really well just by doing um, uh, I forgot what the term is called. Oh, leans. You do side to side leans. So you get like something heavy, just go lean forward or side crunches. Okay. If you want some good ab workouts, go on my channel and subscribe. And just literally go to anime abs. I got plenty of anime abs workouts for y'all to do at home. You don't need a gym membership really, but you are gonna need protein because protein will melt your fat. You are gonna have to drink your water. You gotta drink a gallon of water a day because water will help you get slimmer. It'll keep your core tight. Okay. Jamie, leave for a second. Okay, second. You juicing? No, not at all. The juice I take is Chipotle burritos, water, and I work out 27 times a month. That's the juice you need to get on. Start being lazy and start working out. Okay. We don't need your politics here. Gross. Peace, bro. Love you. All right, cool, man. Hope you have a good day. Protein shake will help you burn fat. Yeah, protein does help you burn fat 100%. I don't recommend protein shakes, though. Honestly, I recommend you do natural foods like steak, salmon, fish, tilapia, tuna. If you don't want to eat a lot of tuna because of the online research that you've been told about mercury, you can get sardines. Those are a great solution. And chicken. Chicken thighs have more flavor than chicken breasts. Okay, so yeah, chicken, steak, salmon, venison, uh, tilapia, tuna, all those are great things. They'll help you. What about gaining fat? You want to gain fat? Why? High protein won't make you gain fat. Being not working out and eating fatty foods like McDonald's, things like that, that'll eventually, and soda. Like I used to be really addicted to soda, guys. I'll be real with y'all. I have no reason to lie. Especially when I was playing a lot of Call of Duty and Halo. Every time I would like die and I'm waiting to respawn, I'll drink soda. When I was in-game lobby waiting for the match to start, I was drinking soda. I used to drink 12 cans of soda a day. I was addicted to Mountain Dew. Okay, so soda will make you fat. Uh, Protein and working out won't. It's the opposite. Okay. You do pistol squats? Yeah, I do sometimes. I'm not the best at them, but let me see. Let's see if I can do it. Pistol squat. Okay. My balance isn't as good. Halo 3. Oh, dude. So I have a hilarious story about Halo 3. So, bro, when Halo 3 was coming out, I made sure I had good grades. I had the money saved up, right? And then, okay, it was day of Halo 3. I was so excited for Halo 3 to come out, bro. So, this is a true story. I'm not even making this up. It was crazy. I thought God was punishing me that day. So, I waited in line. I had the money ready. I bought the game for Halo 3, right? Okay. I made sure I had good grades so my mom would leave me alone, right? So I wouldn't be bothered. I'm watching the opening cutscene of Halo. You know, I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. And it's going and going. Boom, red ring of death. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me, bro? I was so furious. I got the red ring of death on the freaking beginning of Halo 3, bro. And if you had Xbox, you know what the red ring of death. So I was furious. I was so mad. I was like, out of all the moments it could happen, it had to happen during Halo 3, bro. I started YouTubing. I started doing that little towel trick where you make your Xbox overheat for it to work. That didn't work, bro. So I was like, oh my God, dude. So that was my Halo 3 first day experience. I was so mad, bro. I couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, what did I do to deserve this? So it was crazy. Everybody follows the same. I had Red Ring of Death. Dude, it was a lot, bro. I was so mad, man. The amount of frustration I had, I was mad, dude. It was hilarious. Gonna stop being rude. I eat so much and don't gain any weight. You need to have high protein, bro. The fab, you ain't tough, kiddo. Oh my God, wow. Yeah, dude. People have high metabolism and bodies, different ways of regulating and storing calories and fat. People don't have different bodies. What are you talking about? Not everybody follows the same book as you. Well, that's their problem. That's why they don't look the way they do. And it's honestly not about following the same book, is because I'll be real. Most people eat lunch and dinner and they don't exercise. Most people eat breakfast or lunch and they don't exercise. Or if they do the exercise maybe one or twice a week, maybe. So it's not the book, it's the fact that even if your diet is mostly clean, whether you eat different stuff or they eat different stuff, the pages that are missing from your book is exercise. If you exercise at least like 5 days a week, 54 weeks throughout the year, you're going to get the results you want. You'll look at the way you want. You will stop asking me questions. You'll be giving other people like, hey, bro, quit being lazy. How come all y'all are not in prison And prisoners could come out looking jacked. They don't have the best diets. They don't have 24-hour membership. Why? Because they just do it every day. They got nothing else to do. So, hey, coach, I do pistol squats, dragon squats, archer pull-ups, and push-ups. Or archer pull-ups. Those are great, too. Sits, planks, diamond push-ups. Nice, man. That's very awesome. Also, I'm a big fan of archer push-ups too, but archer pull-ups are pretty brutal, man. Or I don't know if you ever did like typewriter pull-ups. It's where you pull up and you literally go back and forth instead of back like this way. Typewriter pull-ups are like a very huge lat builder, man. So that's good you do that. Okay. I want to fix my posture. Some tips, coach. Well, I mean, they taught us in the Marine Corps, like, have your shoulders rolled back, right? And when you're walking, have your head up. Another thing is, you want to work out your core every day because your core wraps around all the way to your back. So if you have lower back problems, working out your core will fix a lot of the pain. It'll make it mostly go away, and it will fix your posture too. Another things that I would recommend looking up on YouTube and putting your back against the wall and like have your shoulders back, and that'll help elevate your posture. Because you might have a lot of people, they hurt their posture unintentionally because a lot of people have desk jobs. They just have to be at work to pay their bills and support their families, so they ruin their posture not intentionally. And I don't think anybody ruins their posture intentionally. It's just they're put in situations they literally can't get out of. Like, so they have to work out your core. Abs is number one. Do abs every day to fix your posture. Stretching very well. Like a good way also to fix your posture is just laying straight back on your back and just like literally just being straight on your back on the ground, not your bed. I mean on like a tough surface. That will also help you align your body. We actually learned that at my MMA classes. Just laying on the ground will help you fix your body a lot of times. To if it's out of place, especially shoulder stuff and your back, it'll help you like relax and breathe. So laying on the ground straight, not your bed, you're on the ground. That help fix your posture. Doing core every day will help, and also doing some stuff for rehabilitation like swimming. Swimming is very good to help your whole body because it'll take about like 90% of the pain away from your joints and muscles. So doing stuff like swimming and stretching will help fix posture too, along with doing core work. Those are the advice I have for posture stuff. But there's also a bunch of videos on YouTube too. Okay. Age, height, weight. 35. I'm 5'4", and weight. I weigh about like 150. A match, one into health and fitness. Okay, hey brother, are you on peptides? No, I'll never do peptides, nothing like that. I'm on Monster, baby. This is my peptide right here, Monster Rehab, and Chipotle burritos. Okay, everyone's body works differently, while they literally don't. Yeah, it's true. They don't work out. Most people that's the number one thing that people are missing. They don't work out 5-6 days a week. Okay. My bro got good metabolism. He eats junk food, but got better physique than me. I don't eat junk food. Share your stuff. Yeah, but another thing you realize, just because people have high metabolism, that doesn't mean their internal stuff is effed up. Most people eat like crap. They get diabetes. They have heart attacks. They have carotid arteries. So if people eat like crap, but they look good on the outside, their internal is like a lot of them won't see 55, which is terrible. I know I had family suffer from heart attacks and bad diets. Like my ex stepdad. So you and I had other people in family too. So you have to eat healthy because not just for looks on the outside, but looks internally. I don't think anybody wants to have heart problems or diabetes or uh, kidney problems or kidney stones, nothing like that. So that's another reason why you should eat healthy. So to take care of your body internally is very important. Okay. Pre-deep, stop coping, kiddo. Silas, I think that's because he's out more than in the fab. Yup, I never get sick. Okay. Super healthy diet here. Lean meat, veggies. But I am lazy. Don't eat refined sugar, processed foods. Well, yeah, it's true. The sugars you can get are like fruits and honey. Honey is like one of those good sugars. It's actually something we learned at Marsoc was when I was trying out was it's a clean sugar. So honey is a very good clean sugar. You just want to make sure it's real honey, like if it has like honeycomb in it, because just like lemon juice, there could be like other honey uh, jars in stores that isn't real honey where they add processed sugar, things like that. So you want to make sure it's like real honey. Okay. Hell no, you need carbs. Of course you need carbs. Nobody said you don't need carbs. You drinking a Monster? Yeah. How else am I gonna be energetic at almost 4 in the morning, man? I already hit my gallon of water a day, and I trained. Did you? Did you work out? It was Monday and Tuesday. Now Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today's now technically Tuesday. Did you work out Sunday? Did you work out Monday? Did you drink a gallon of water those days? If I did, cool. I can have a little Monster here and there. Because this obviously makes me fat. You could tell. Pretty cool. Do you know what's in that shit? Yes, there's potassium, hydration, electrolytes, vitamin B3, B5, B6, B12, coconut water. Yeah, because this is a Monster Rehab, it's not a regular Monster. So lots of things. Cool. Love almond butter. Oh yeah, almond butter is delicious. Okay. What do you think about recomposition? Have you tried it? I've done a body recomp last year. It's because, like I said, I I don't like to do like heavy bulks. I'd rather do lean bulks. Lean bulks, because like I like seeing my abs, and so it is a slower way to gain mass because you gain about like maybe 1 pound of uh, muscle per week. But I think you should do what you want. Hey, what's up, Blake? How are you? Okay. You never went to the gym. You told me I'm not tough. I teach self defense. What are y'all talking about? The chat's arguing back and forth with each other. Stop with your crap. I told you because of your rude content. Love from UK. Cool, man. What's fun? What are some good foods to eat in the UK? Because that's also what I want to do in the future. I want to travel and try foods from different places. Give me some cool advice. I bet he has golden ratios if you measure his waist, hip, and biceps. What's a golden ratio? Oh, is that like where I don't know. I forgot what golden ratio is, man. You're gonna have to tell me. You're literally rude yourself. You're rude, please. Okay. Bye, coach. It's my study. All right, cool, man. Hope you have a good day. Get your studying. Bro, not trying to be mean, but British eat like they're still in WW2. I don't know. I haven't been to the UK. Hey, how you doing, lover? Keep coping, kiddo. But yeah, tell me some cool foods to eat in the UK because I've never been in the UK, so I like to learn. I wonder if like tea is a big thing there. Have you competed before or planning to compete? Uh, for bodybuilding, no, I've never competed before. The only competition I've done were like gymnastics and wrestling practice and soccer. Um, and then I tried out for special forces in the Marine Corps. I made it all the way through, but I didn't get selected because we started with 180 candidates. 60 passed, but only 20 got selected, and I wasn't one of those 20. So I didn't do body beans and toast. That is probably really, huh? You're still studying and call others kiddo, brother. You never been punched in the face, the mouth, and shows. Well, yeah, I did MMA, so yeah, most sparring you do get punched in the face. Definitely need a mouthpiece. I'm from the UK and we have lots of nice food, unlike the US over processed garbage. Try some shepherd's pie or cottage pie. Oh, okay, okay. What's in shepherd's pie? Is that like meat or I never heard of cottage pie either. I heard call it cottage cheese, but what is cottage pie? You're gonna have to tell me what that is undercover. I'm not familiar with UK foods, so you're gonna have to teach me some stuff. Also, everybody here, please like the stream. Shepherd's pie is disgusting and bland, huh? Cottage pie is mince, mashed potatoes, and oh, okay, cool. That sounds good. I like mashed potatoes. Cottage. Oh, I thought you said courage. Okay. Yeah, mashed potatoes are like some of my favorite. I love mashed potatoes. It's all gains, baby, and potassium too. Potatoes have a lot of good potassium. What's your favorite thing to eat in the UK? Chocolate pudding? Hmm. Is that a dessert? Or is that like, is Monster drink okay to lose belly fat? Well, this one isn't a regular Monster, it's a Monster Rehab. I like doing these because these have like vitamins, electrolytes, um, and coconut water. So there's not really too much sugar, but uh, I mean that's the only bad thing I really drink is the Monster Rehabs. Because these are like tea and lemonade. It's not like a regular Monster. These have like a. That's why it's called rehab. Is so like you give them vitamins, things like that. The golden ratio is for male body, often referred to as the Adonis index or Grecian ideal. It's an aesthetic standard based on one mathematical proportion. Okay, cool. Thank you, bro. I have to look that up. What about caffeine? Is there much? Oh, let me see. Caffeine. It doesn't. Let me see. It doesn't say caffeine as calcium, potassium, niacin, vitamins B6, B12, magnesium, phosphorus. It has like 3 grams of sugar. It's 25 calories. But I don't see caffeine. Really. Which is surprising. I would think monsters have caffeine, honestly. I'm skinny fat. Any solutions for me? Well, it depends what. Donald Trump's in the house. Hey, Mr. President, how are you? Make my gas prices lower, man. Come on, bro. 230, damn. Uh, let's see what else. So if you're skinny fat, it depends what you're trying to do. If you're trying to get skinnier, or if you're trying to build muscle, protein, you have to increase your protein. Placebo effect. I mean, I'm not a scientist to be real, uh, but I think most stuff in life is mental. So I wouldn't really dedicate that to the placebo. I think it matters on your um, thoughts and affirmations. So like it's like something Will Smith said before is like the people who said they can do something and the people who said they can't do something, both are usually right. So Smith machine front squats, do you rate them? Oh, actually, Smith machine is very good because it's great for uh isolating with less injury. I'm a big fan of Smith machine. Very, very good. But if you are having lower back pain, you definitely got to start working out your core more, brother. Okay. Yeah, I got some fat in this belly. Oh, well, if you do start doing like jump rope, it will help no fat, swimming, incline walking, okay, or jogging 15 minutes, 20 max. That's it. Jogging at conversation pace. Okay. Is it possible to gain height after 20? Bro, that's a great question. I'm 5'4", dude. I'm not the guy that you ask for height maxing. I'll be real. I'm not the dude to tell you how to get taller. I've been called like Smurf, Oompa Loompa, Hobbit, uh, dwarf. I've been told I have an assassin dwarf build, so it's pretty funny. I had that problem. I had a mini cut. If you can only do 3 upper body forever, upper body means what would you do? Incline push-ups or burpees. That's for sure. Upper body. Let me see what else. Hands. Handstand push-ups is another good upper body, or pike push-ups. And the last one I would say pull-ups. So probably pull-ups, push-ups, and yeah, I'll probably pull-ups, push-ups, and handstand push-ups. Those are 3. Those are what I recommend. I forgot about it though. Okay, by 20 you should be fully grown, but usually people stop growing sometime. Bro, I think I've been short since like freaking 14 years old, man. The biggest scam I've ever done is freaking those little Flintstone vitamins, bro. You know, where it said like you're supposed to grow an inch every year. Bro, I got as tall as Bam Bam, bro. That's a bit out of it. Okay. Bro, you got the advantage though. I'm 6'2", it's way harder to fill the frame. Not at all. My advantage is I work out 27 times a month. Being height does not matter. It's the fact that you gotta work, you gotta put into work. You know, whether someone's tall or versus short, where muscle, you know, people can blame it on frame. It's not. It's, you know, one person works out 5, 6 days a week, and one person doesn't. One person, you know, looks like this and can do handstand push-ups, has massive shoulders, more traps than, you know, Indiana Jones, more obliques and everything, and one person doesn't. It's not the height. It's one person works out every single week, 5, 6 times a week, and one person doesn't. So then again, I consumed a lot of BS in my youth. Everybody has, man. Join the club. Bro, 24. I stopped ever since I was 14 too. I'm 5'7". Well, you're taller than me, bro. Facts, but I mean, it's gonna take more time to gain weight. Not at all. I mean, if your nutrition's on point, you have to have your. Some people who are taller are gonna need a bit more protein. And what's separated helped me is supersetting my workouts because I used to do workouts, but in superset, like my shoulders used to be the smallest part of my body. Once I started supersetting, like combining two workouts, then dude, everything gained mass way faster. It's time under tension. So you also have to be self-analytical. Like let's say you worked out Monday, you put Monday, the stuff you ate, how many reps you did, how many sets, and how you felt. Okay, then you compare your notes with the same body part on Thursday, and then so you have to be very self-analytical to see like if you hit the same amount of sets, if your diet and nutrition is on point, your water's on point, your calories and your feel. So you have to do a lot of self-analytics to gauge progress, like progress photos, things like that. If you don't, it's kind of like guessing, you know. So you have to be very self-analytical on your progress. Just kind of anything else, like you know, professional athletes, they act professional, you know. Are you late 20s? No, I'm 35, man. Tell us about what drugs you're on. Chipotle burritos, coffee, Monster Rehab, and water. Those are the drugs. Okay. Bro, you're still alive? Yeah, I've been talking. Everybody's been fun. Okay. And also, if you subscribed, please drop in the chat you subscribed. All your push-ups if you subscribed. Okay. Okay. What stack you running? No, I'm not taking any stacks. My stack is I stack my workouts 27 times a month. If you can't do that stack, you shouldn't do any stack, honestly. That's the stack y'all need. Y'all don't need steroids. Y'all need to quit being lazy and start working out and exercising. And you don't even need a gym. You could do it at home. You know, that's one of my playlists. I have a Never Gymless series. Do day 1 to 32. Okay. Wolverine. Thank you. I've actually been told to, you know, be Wolverine. Like I'm gonna have to like, you know, buy some claws and stuff. And that way when I go to one of the anime conventions, like I said, in 2 days I'm gonna order the Gogeta outfit. Okay. Wolverine light. That's funny. I have a friend who did Avatar or Anavar. He recommended it to me. What's Anavar? Urinated blood. That sounds terrible. Why would you do that? Move your chest. Oh, like Terry Crews? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Old Spice commercial, baby. But yeah, if y'all did subscribe, please drop in the chat you subscribe, so I can knock your push-ups, guys. Whew, I'm sorry, I get a little tired. But yeah, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all, guys. Y'all have been really fun, especially the trolls in the chat. The trolls are my favorite. I love troll funny comments. Trolls I actually don't hate because it's a lot of fun people having. Okay. Yeah, for sure. I liked it because that's the purpose of my channel, guys. My personality. If you like anime, you like fitness, you're in the right place. Y'all are gonna join the Super Saiyan squad. You know, if you need help on workouts, things like that, please ask away. I'll help y'all. But like I said, the purpose of the channel is just my personality, just to be fun. I want YouTube pay me so I can start going to, anime conventions. I'm gonna take y'all with me, so it'll be fun, because I always wanted to go. Okay, how many push-ups you recommend a day? It's not really the amount. It really matters on the time under tension. So like doing push-ups slow. I guess I'd recommend do 3 sets of 10 to 15 slow, like slow negatives, like 1 2 3, pause, 1. Like for example, if you do wide push-ups will get you this part of your chest. If you do push-ups like me, like I do elbows in push-ups with a little bit more forward, elbows in push-ups will get your shoulders, will get your triceps, and you'll get your upper chest. Okay, so I do recommend upper chest push-ups. Yeah, he says the brown guy. OnlyFans, you'll be making 6 figures, bro. You have fan base here. You're hilarious. I don't think this could transfer to OnlyFans, man. Y'all are funny. If I have fan base, feel free to donate. But I need to get monetized on YouTube just to even accept donations or like the super chats or stickers or for AdSense, things like that. Okay. Dragon Ball or Naruto? Dragon Ball all day, bro. I mean, I love both, don't get me wrong, because both came out on Toonami. I grew up with the Toonami days. And Naruto was sick because it's really different than Dragon Ball. But I mean, I've been a Dragon Ball fan die hard, especially the new season's coming out this year uh, for the Galactic Patrol. And they're redoing Super, which is going to be really cool. So I'm pretty excited. And I'm going to take y'all with me to my first anime convention. As soon as my Gogeta Alpha comes in, I'm going to look up some ones going to be around, I think, in June or July. Because they said it's going to take like about 2-3 weeks for the Alpha to come in. And then I'm going to take y'all with me. It's going to be very, very fun. Hopefully we meet our waifu there, Okay. Lethem, you need Jesus. Powerlifting is superior to bodybuilding and calisthenics. Well, yeah, if you want to be if you want to be a powerlifter, it's up to you. Goku, Vegeta all day, bro. Vegeta all day. You know, I mean, I love both characters, but I'm all about Ultra Ego, baby. Ultra Ego. But I'm gonna be Gogeta for my first cosplay event. Because I love the uniform. The outfit's sick, and I don't know if I'm gonna go with like blue hair or gold hair. Okay, he could do next to nothing to make ton on there with her body. BWC, what's that? Powerlifting will get the average person way more jacked than bodybuilding and isometric exercises. Nah, for real, Vegeta earns. Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, Vegeta all day, man. That's why I need to practice my handstands more. Yeah, I'll show y'all. I don't know if y'all remember, like in the gravity chamber, where Vegeta was like on one arm doing push-ups and stuff. Let's see real quick. Take a little sip. Yeah, Vegeta's beast, bro. I love Vegeta's training. That's why I hope when I go to my anime convention, I gotta find my future Bulma, bro. I need to find like a billionaire girl. That way I can just train all day and do this. But yeah, Vegeta, where he was doing like handstands, and then he was doing it on one hand. Let's see real quick. I gotta practice doing it on one hand. Eventually I'll get there. But yeah, I gotta practice doing it. He's gonna be the hottest guy at the anime convention. Thank you. Thank you. Probably Vaney. Becky Hill East. Who's that? He would be so nice. Likeable. Okay. T.O. Cool. But yeah, thank you for joining me, guys. Yeah, appreciate this, y'all taking part of the stream. What's BWC mean? Is that an anime? What is it? Bro, you look like a young Chuck Norris. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that. Chuck Norris is a badass, though, man. It's sad to hear what happened, bro. A lot of legends are like passing away. It's nuts, man. Very, very nuts. But yeah, I can't wait for our first anime commission. It's gonna be pretty damn fun. I can't wait. You know, as soon as the outfit comes in, I'm gonna do a reveal too. But I need to practice doing some more calisthenic stuff, and then we'll challenge some people to some push-up contests. Okay. But yeah, I don't think I've got any new subscribers. But if you did subscribe, please drop in the chat so I can knock out your push-ups. Okay. What's up, G Unit? I'm doing great, man. How are you, E? E, you know what? You pissed me off, bro. And I'll tell you why. Last stream, you were like, oh, I don't have friends. I don't have family. Like, I'm not your friend. What are that? I felt personally sad and disrespected. This guy. I was like, we talk all the time. You're acting like I'm not your friend. Yeah. So, is anime convention, bro, you gonna win with doing 2 push-ups? Actually, no, bro. I've seen some beasts people at anime conventions. There's some people who I've seen they dress up. Shoot, man, I'm having a brain fart right now. Let me drink this. Some people dressed up like uh, Toji from JJK. Some people dressed up as the Lion Sin of Pride from the Seven Deadly Sins. Can you say hello to Drew Peacock? Hello, Drew Peacock. How are you? He's gonna be the most in shape guy there. I wish. I was running behind on the stream, so I accidentally spammed. Love you too, bro. Truly, brother in arms for sure, man. You know, I'm gonna knock out some push-ups just for you, E. You motivated me. Why? Because we gotta get our shoulders ready for the anime convention. We have to. I might knock out 10 just for you. I'm feeling motivated. Let's do it. Can you get jacked with just free weights? You can absolutely. You can absolutely get jacked free weights. Actually, right now, if you want to do chest and shoulders, great ways doing handstand push-ups. Okay. Let's see. Wait. Make sure it's cool. All right. Let's do it. Today's a shoulder chest day. All right. We gotta get ready for the anime convention, guys. Gotta make sure we win. Gotta get our shoulders. Oops, my bad. Wait, we gotta get our shoulders and chest strong, and then hopefully find a billionaire baddie. We need to find our Bulma so we can train all day long. Whew. It's a little bit tiring. Awesome. Thank you. We gotta get our shoulders ready for the anime convention, guys. Whew. Hopefully I find my future Bulma there. That'll be sweet. That'd be extremely sick. I've seen like the females that dressed up at the anime conventions. Dude, they're crazy, man. That's another character not big into anime besides Dragon Ball's Beast. Where's the anime convention located and when is it? So I'd have to Google some. There's one at the end of this month, but I'm gonna miss it because the outfit won't arrive in time. I'll be real. It's when I order in like 2 weeks, in 2 days, it said it's gonna take like 2-3 weeks to arrive. So it said arrival time is gonna be like June 13th or 14th, so I'm gonna miss it. But there's one's gonna be all year. Hello, sir. What's up? I'm doing great. How are you, Jamie? Jam. I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember you. How's your day? Are you gonna go as Vegeta? So I thought about that, but I'm gonna be Gogeta first. Gogeta's because I love his outfit. Whereas like the stuff around Gogeta will be like my first one. Okay. Are you gonna stream? Of course. Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all with me. It wouldn't be fun if I didn't take y'all with me. It's gonna be my first like IRL stream. So I'm being. That's why I'm doing shoulders and chest. We gotta get ready for the convention. How much do you curl? At least like 2 ex-girlfriends, man, maybe 3. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna stream for that. I'm gonna take y'all with me. And then, like I said, that's the purpose of the channel. Hopefully, y'all are helping me get monetized by watching. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you. So then eventually, uh, when when we start traveling, I'm gonna take y'all to the Dragon Ball Z theme park when it gets built in Saudi Arabia. So then we'll go to like the World Tournament arena. We'll take to Beerus's planet. Hopefully they have like Snake Way so we can run on Snake Way. So I'm doing it 100%. So it's gonna be sweet. How long can it take me to do handstand push-ups from zero? That's gonna depend on balance. Practicing handstands against the wall and doing like pike push-ups will help you get the strength. But honestly, like doing push-ups with your feet on a chair will help you get some strength like that too. Okay. Yeah, you can there. Honestly, gamer, you could get my physique in like about a year. You just gotta. I have a Never Gymless series. Like if you subscribe, I I cut a playlist yesterday. So literally, you go on the playlist, you go to Never Gymless. You can start from day 1 to 32. Okay, and the workouts I have there, like for beginner, if you're new in your fitness journey, but you are gonna need to do two things. You're gonna have to drink water every day and not eat like a pig, and have high protein. And you have to be consistent with your training. That means consistent with the training means also sleeping. You gotta sleep. It's very important to sleep. Okay. Already sub. All right, Jason, I got you. I'm gonna knock out my push-ups for you. Let's do it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the sub. 5. Cool. All right. Thank you for the sub, my friend. Appreciate you. Oh, I bet you forget targeting leg days. No, I don't. You think I can look like this by skipping legs? Not at all, my friend. My legs are the biggest part of my body. My legs are bigger than my arms. They're huge, especially my calves. Calf muscles, baby. My calves have calves. Okay. Oh, son. And how you get big calves, honestly, is jump rope. Jump rope is one of the best ways to get calves. Absolutely, you can't skip legs. But burpees are great to get huge legs and calves. Like burpees, jump rope. Literally, doing a lot of fight training. Tire flips is like really good for legs. Honestly, sprints get calves. Yes, you're right. Sprints are amazing for leg muscles. Actually, actual calf raises. Yes. So yes, if I can manage to do handstand push-up, I am putting that on my CV, LinkedIn, all that. Now that's cool. I haven't actually thought of that. That's a good idea, my friend. Doing that's pretty impressive for sure. So yeah, I'll tell you how to build up some handstand strength. Basically, first is I'll give you some cool advice. All right, to build up some handstand strength. Okay, so first good way is practicing balance. So, uh, like put your arm away against the wall, right? Okay, and the space between your arm and your legs, right? When you have your hand against the wall, this is where you're gonna put your hands. Okay, so when you put your hands down, just practice balance first. Okay, that's just balancing on a handstand is going to build you some good shoulder strength. It's called stabilizing. Okay, so once you get a good at handstand, just balancing a little bit, then you're going to switch to doing push-ups, like pike push-ups. Pike push-ups. Well, you can just Google how to do pike push-ups. But balancing is very important. And then after you're good at balancing, hand standing up, then what you're gonna do is practice handstand walking. Handstand walking is gonna help you get some strength too. So what you can do is just go on your hands, and then you practice walking forward and backwards. Okay. Oh, sorry. Almost hit the chair. My bad. Okay. Are you high? No, I just had a monster rehab. Okay. You got a great physique. Are you natural? Yeah, 100% natural, man. You can get it all at home. I have a Never Gymless series all at home. Okay. Scoffner, amen. I don't know what that means. Okay. Don't make us thirsty. You need repentance. Yo, man, we all need it. We only live to chill. Yeah, exactly. Restored, welcome to the club. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You should, restored you can, especially after my car accident. I lost all my muscle. You could get this all back. Just need to be consistent. Drinking water. I talked about this earlier in the stream. Excuse me, I'm a little tired. Drinking water will actually help you be cut and make your physique look tighter because when you're hydrated, your water goes into your muscles. Okay, so water is very, very crucial. Cut out soda, cut out alcohol. Okay, I know I did. I cut out alcohol, and I used to be a big alcoholic. I'll be straight up. Being Russian plus being in the Marine Corps was making me drink very heavily. I'll be straight up with you, and so I cut that out part of my life. And then just drinking water makes you also feel a lot better. And it'll make you feel and have a lot more energy too. But whenever I'm tired, I do drink like a Monster Rehab. Okay, awesome. Hello, how you doing, Messim? Sorry, you're a muscular. Thank you, appreciate you. All right, cool, great. I'm talking about steroids. Yeah, I understand too. I don't take steroids. You don't need steroids. That the argument I said. People, do you think people in prison take steroids? No, people in prison don't get steroids. You think people in prison have gym memberships? No, and they all come out looking jacked and huge. So you don't need steroids. You just need to stop being lazy and start working out 27 times a month. Do 3 days on, 1 day off. You don't need steroids. You just need to have discipline and hard work ethic, and eat clean. Eating clean is actually very delicious and very easy. Steak, salmon, shrimp, tuna is my favorite. Rice, chipotle burritos. That's my secret. Chipotle burritos. That's the steroids I'm on. Chipotle burritos with extra beans, the extra rice. Okay. You speak very well English as a Russian. Thank you. It took a while. Me read my last comment. Let me see. Let's see what you put. Read last comment. He is natural, but he had muscle memory from growing up as a gymnast. You can be beast and not coach. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sir, you're muscular. How smelly are you? Your farts after. Oh, dude. So you're right. When you... I'm sorry, that was probably the funniest thing y'all put. Yes, when you have high protein, you're also gonna have high bathroom breaks. So I cannot deny that. That's hilarious. Oh my god, that made me laugh, dude. Yes. So high protein does eventually equal high bathroom breaks. Oh man, it doesn't smell good at all. I'll be real. It smells terrible. Sometimes Christmas cries over Christmas. You know you don't like no protein farts, do you, Christmas? He was probably crying earlier. Okay. Oh my god, that's probably the funniest comment I heard all day. Oh my lord, y'all are hilarious. I'm not gonna deny that. Yes. Okay. You're also gonna have to learn how to courtesy flush to make sure you don't plug up the toilet from the bathroom breaks. If you don't know what a courtesy flush is, it means you flush the toilet before you start doing toilet paper. Okay. So you flush the toilet so there's nothing in the toilet when you start using toilet paper. Okay. So you don't plug it up by accident. Okay. You're gonna have to courtesy flushes is gonna be just as important as working out. So you don't plug up your toilet because it's not fun plunging. I'll be real. I've had to do that before too many times because I used to forget about courtesy flushing. Can you say something in Russian? Да, привет, как дела? Awesome. It's quick. I like your name, gamer. Especially, I was a big GameCube fan growing up. GameCube was awesome. Like, Super Smash Brothers, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. GameCube had some really... I think those games also came out on Dreamcast, but I never owned a Dreamcast personally. But GameCube was like, bro, especially like playing Super Smash Brothers with friends is like one of the most fun experiences out there on the planet. Okay. Sometimes you need a half-time flush. Yeah. Halftime flush. Oh, y'all are hilarious, man. Oh god. Super Nintendo, best system ever made. I was actually even a fan of like Game Boy and GameCube, bro. I used to have the really old Game Boy, like the big thick yellow one with that took 4 batteries. That's why my mom would always hate the fact because she would have remote controls to the TV, but the batteries never worked because I was always taking the batteries out of the remote and putting them in my Game Boy because it took 4 of them. And she was always like, "Hey, how come the TV ain't working?" Because I would swap out the old batteries. But yeah, the Game Boy days were awesome. Even Game Boy Advance was like one of my favorites. Hey, bro. Hey, how you doing, Rick? How are you? The gray bricks. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, you're exactly right, my friend. Hey, bro. I'm doing great, Rick. How are you doing? You missed all the half flush comments or the half flush combos, half flush conversations. Okay. Yeah, he's true Russian. That bodies seem to do with genetics, bro. Nintendo is my favorite. I wish I had good genetics, man. No, that's not true because Russians are usually big and tall, bro. I'm 5'4", dude. Definitely not. And my genetics are earned in the gym. You know, my dad's nowhere near as big as me. You know, he's not. He's actually a small dude. He's like 50, 55 right now, 56. So yeah, it's not genetics. You don't need genetics when you have a floor. You don't even need a gym membership. You just work out. Okay. How tall is your dad? He's taller than me actually. He's about like 5'6", and my mom is like 5'5", and I'm 5'4", dude. So so the genes I had were true religion, and true religion does not make you taller. I wish. Okay. And after my car accident, I think I actually like because I started walking around. I started walking like 5'3", honestly. So if y'all know how to hide max, please drop the comments in the channel how to hide max. I'll definitely listen and love to learn. Okay. How is your skin so smooth? Oh, it's shaving, man. Just shave. Okay. You need fiber, carbs, and healthy fats with your protein. You're right. Yes. Yeah. I don't know about the fiber though, because you get enough bathroom breaks just from the protein. Carbs, 100%. Yes, you need carbs. Plus, it'll make you full longer. And fats too. Yeah, you're exactly right. What brand for aftershave? Oh my God, you're short. I could tell. Yes, pretty kitty, I'm short. Christmas, come here. Oh, he left. I'm sorry. Never mind. I thought my cow was here. Fiber helps it move. Okay. Actually, yeah. And razor electric shaver. Just razor in the shower, brother. Yeah. You could get one of those the Venus razors are amazing because those don't hurt you by accident, like cutting edge, uh, versus like the men's razor. Sometimes, hey, he's going to bed. Sorry, short bodies are so interesting. Your muscles. Thank you. Yeah, being short, I guess, has advantages. Not really, you know. I remember when I was growing up, I had friends. They all went on a roller coaster, right? And there was a height limit on the roller coaster. And I was older than my friends, and I couldn't get on the damn roller coaster because they were taller and I was older, and I couldn't make it. So they were able to go, and I was so mad, man. I was furious. So being short is not that fun. Okay, but yeah, guys, I gotta end the stream. I've been at it for a little bit. Thank you, everybody who subscribed. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching and enjoying. Okay. Hope y'all have a fantastic day. I should be streaming again same time tomorrow or today. I think it's Tuesday now. Okay. If I had money, I would suga you. I don't know what that means, but yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. Donations are going to be welcome in the future when the monetization gets unlocked. Okay. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all. Hope y'all have a fantastic day. Make sure you drink your water, right? Okay. Drink your water. Eat your protein. Go exercise. If you don't know exercise, what to do, I made a custom playlist 2 days ago. You could go on my channel. It's called Never Gymless Series. You can start from day 1 to whatever. Okay. There's also exercise for people to do if you're new, you haven't exercised before, you're new in your fitness journey. Okay. Be young, bro. Get with it. You too, my friend. You too, pretty kitty. Okay. Where's the X? What X? Oh no, we don't do any drugs here. No, no, thank you. You just need protein and water. That's it. Maybe a monster rehab. That's about it. Okay. Bro, guys, hope you all have a fantastic day. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'll talk